Look at that. Right when I go live, Ty Tiavasa is throwing bombs, son. Throwing bombs. I'm really sorry to pull you guys away from all the other live streams that you guys were so aptly paying attention to. Let's see how we do. Yeah, boy. What's up, fellas? Nick's first. What's up, guys? What's up? What's been going on with the quality of UFC commentary? Dude, did you guys see the meme that I put on Instagram about Daniel Cormier? That is the funniest shit ever. What's up, everybody? Yeah, Tiavasa won the first round for sure. But he almost fucking knocked him out. Look at this. Look at this. If you guys didn't see this, look at this. Oh shit, you can't see it, huh? It says DC becomes the GOAT on Saturday if Cruz loses to Pedro, and DC says live on air, Cruz maybe should have watched more film on Pedro. Yeah. Do I think Conor wants Hamzat as a rematch against Khabib? No. If Conor wants Khabib, what the fuck? If Conor wants Khabib, he's going to get to him through Islam. What the hell is going on? What is this? What is that? There we go. Oh. That's it. Night. Somebody give this man a shoe, son. Somebody give this man a motherfucking shoe. Guess who just won their bet? Me. Not a big one, but a bet nonetheless. Dude, that guy is a monster, son. Give him that shoey. That's a star right there. That's what a star looks like. That is what a star looks like right there. Jason, thank you very much, my friend. Jersey Shore guy won the bet, lost the shoe. That's funny. I like those shoes. Dude, hang on. Dude, like my only big bets I have are on Charles and on Kai, and they're only because I just, I'm not like, I just really want Cody to win. And so I'm basically like bribing the universe where it's like, here, I'll give this money away for him to win. But then if he loses, like, it won't be so devastating. I'm a featured channel on Bisping's channel. What exactly does that mean? Let me check on that. If that's true, that's very exciting. I love Bisping, man. Let me see. Michael Bisping channels. Oh, it just means that that's just who he subscribes to. Yeah, but yeah, he subscribes to my channel. That's some pretty not bad group that I'm in there with though. It's like, ooh, Mexican martial arts too. Theo Vaughn. Let's see. Who else is in there? I'm right next to Stephen Wonderboy and Jorge Masvidal. I'll take it, dude. I will fucking take it all day. Truejordy in there. Damn, Truejordy has 2 million subs. I should have been doing this so long ago. It's infuriating. Dude, Ty Timas. Oh my God, man. Dude, he's so awesome. He is so awesome. He is getting better and better at this sport. He has titanic power, man. Truejordy is not. Yeah, I mean, like, he seems like cool. Like I obviously think he's like cool. I would get along with him, but yeah, I don't watch him and go, this is a dude who like really knows the fight game. Especially like, thing that I thought was weird is like he was like the most like diehard Conor fan ever, and oh, there's nobody who can eat that shot right there, dude. It's pronounced Jordy. Oh, really? Truejordy? I don't know, but whatever. So Truejordy. If you guys are fucking with me about that, I'm gonna remember who told me that. But Truejordy is like, yeah, like he's like a super diehard Conor fan. And then I remember before I think it was this last Dustin fight, and the way he talked about it, he just needs to do it, man. Like he just like, if he's really all that, like he needs to prove, like he's so condescending, dude. Like he was like so condescending, and I'm like, dude, Conor lost to Khabib, Floyd Mayweather, and then Dustin Poirier. Like, I don't even know. Like, I don't know. I feel like some people like just fundamentally just do not understand what it means to be fighting top competition. You know, like they think that it's just like, well, all I remember is whether a guy won or lost. And you're like, I mean, he fought fucking Khabib. You know, what's this thing? The UFC Fight Plus Invitational, a grappling team survival tournament. That's weird. I'll watch that shit. Why does Sean O'Malley go out of his way to look like a toilet brush? So that you remember it, because it's unique. All he's trying to do is be memorable. So anybody who watches my channel knows that I've been like, this is a thing I've been talking about very recently, actually, about like, do something to make yourself physically recognizable, like something that sticks out, like Brady with his full body tattoos, like the samurai thing on his back, his whole, like, dude, he's tatted up like top to bottom with like sick tattoos though, like really sick tattoos. You got a big, huge back tat, you know, something like Volkov has or Brady, and people remember you. You do, you know, that's all it is just people remember you. Like all of these guys look the same, you know, like most of them look the same. You know, you walk around regular life, you're like going to the fucking grocery store. People can look at you, they're all, damn, that guy looks like a badass in the fucking grocery store. When you're in the UFC, you look like everybody else. You know, you got to do something else. Thank you, Adrian. I mean, it doesn't even matter if they're going to be champs or not. Like whether they're champions or not, it's like being memorable is how you. So like if you look like everyone else and there's nothing memorable about you, why would anyone pay? Like why would anyone choose to watch a fight because you're on it? You know, like consider the looks thing a metaphor for every part of it. It's like, yeah, I mean, you know, if you're a person who's better than everybody and you knock everyone out, that still is actually not necessarily a huge draw until you're like the best. You got to give people a reason to like remember you and feel some kind of emotion when they think about you. Cody Dirty Durden, dude. You know, it might be the lowest common denominator, the easiest way to do it by just intentionally patronizing people with something that sounds kind of racist, but it works. It fucking works, dude. Now Cody Dirty Durden is, you know, the racist guy. Why doesn't Sean O'Malley fight ranked guys? Very simple. Because the UFC, two things. A, because the UFC is absolutely masterful at understanding what any specific fighter's value is. And Sean O'Malley not only is super valuable, and they're probably getting a ridiculously good deal on him versus what he actually brings in terms of eyeballs. So he's like, But the key for Sean O'Malley, and the other thing is that so they're getting great value on him now. Also, there's two things: how valuable is a guy right now, and then how valuable could they be, right? Because there are plenty of guys, like there are very few guys who have a ceiling, you know, who like basically don't have a ceiling. Could be absolute like superstar level guys, Conor, guys like that. And O'Malley is one of those guys, and it's insanely rare. And so the key, he has to keep winning, right? So they got a good thing going. It's like, just keep having him fight. Like the key is that he just keeps winning. And the better, you know, when he wins by knockout, especially because of his fighting style, because he's not just going to win. Like he's going to win throwing insane creative strikes that no one else throws. And so you remember him because he looks nuts. He's like, he's got tattoos everywhere. Like it says float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, this big down his entire side. Like, and then he fights in the most memorable way ever. He has the most entertaining fight style of anyone in the UFC. Let me think about that. That was a pretty hyperbolic statement, but yep, no, he has the most entertaining fight style out of anybody in the UFC. I mean, I don't even think that there's even like a close second place, to be perfectly honest with you. And so he's got to keep winning. Oh, you saw the video of me and my wife getting my daughter to stop crying. The funny thing about that is that was like the, you know, stepchild of that series of videos. The first couple of those, which went completely viral. That's the reason I have this channel is because of those. Because those videos literally got like, a couple of them got, I think one of them probably got a total of 70 to 80 million views on Facebook between all the different times it got posted and then shared. And then the other one I think was probably pretty similar. And so that's why I looked up. I'm like, geez, if I would have gotten like 80 million views on a video on YouTube, how much money would I have made? And that was the first time I realized like, oh, YouTube's a business. Like YouTube's a business. How did I not know that? Like, how did I not? I didn't understand people like that you can actually like make a living doing YouTube if you make it work. And then so I started on TikTok. I got a following there. And then I used that to kind of at least kind of start this thing a little bit. Sup, fellas? Dude, you guys, so every time I see Jose Aldo, there's no way they won't do Jose Aldo versus versus O'Malley. But now I'm going to say this every single time that it comes up because I'm so confident in the fact that I'm correct about this, even though there's nothing you can do about it now anyway. But you guys want to know the biggest tragedy of the last 2 years in the UFC as like this moment right now? There's no way anyone could have seen it coming, but the biggest fucking tragedy is that Aldo went down to 135. He, as far as I'm concerned, beat Marlon Moraes. They gave the decision to Marlon Moraes, but whatever. They treated it like Aldo. And then they gave Aldo an immediate title shot against Peter Yan, which he lost. Imagine if they didn't give him that fight. Like imagine if Aldo was not in that fight. And then now, after going down to 135, you pull the Yan fight off the table and he has the Marlon Moraes fight, and then he rattles off the last 3 fights where he just annihilated the. And then this, I mean, can you imagine a Peter Yan versus Jose Aldo fight right now? If you pull the Yan fight off the table, it would have been so sick, dude. Sean O'Malley, 3rd round knockout. What's my prediction? Let me see. Thank you for the super chat, good sir, Devin. It's right here, babe.
Where?
Right there. You want to say hi to the peeps?
Hi.
Say what's up, you guys.
Hey guys, Merry Christmas.
What are you doing?
I'm getting the babies out of the bath.
Look at you. Super mom. Gabriella's trying to get me to agree to go to this Christmas thing on Thursday. That's 2 hours each way. And then how long will we be there for, Gab?
It starts at 5. Starts at 5.
I text
So
me.
it starts at 5.
So
we'd probably be there for like 4.
Starts at 5.
Hours.
So 2 hours there. Starts at 5. We'd be there till like 7:30 and then 2 hours home. And like, so Steve Hargett, the one that I've told you guys about, the world champion jiu-jitsu, his wife and their kids were here all day, and like, so they're going. So I texted Steve. Look at this is what I said. I was like, hang on. I'm like, you're going to this thing that's 2 hours away on Thursday each way. And I was like, this sounds batshit. Let's conspire and get out of this thing. And he just wrote back, haha, and didn't even engage. Like he knows. He's like, I can't get out. Yeah, he's like, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Because that, like, for him to just not even like respond to that means he knows he's committed. There's nothing he can do. He has to go. A 2-hour drive each way for a 2-hour event? No, that's not a normal thing at all. People are
saying that's normal.
No, they said you grew up in California, so a 2-hour drive should be a piece of cake. No. But that's not. Yeah, I get the joke, but nonetheless, I didn't like. That would be like if we were driving to Sacramento for like we would never do that, Gabrielle. We would have never done that in the Bay Area. It's it's this thing. It's really cool. It's like, it's in Auburn. Like it's a half hour past fucking Sacramento. We would have never done that.
The farthest we would drive is like 45 minutes.
Yeah. Maybe an hour.
Maybe an hour.
Like if it was super vicious. She says it's that good. How did she get Steve to go to it in the first place?
I don't know.
Last year.
Gets him to do things.
She makes deals long in advance that he agrees to, and then he's trapped, like me. Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course, I'm gonna have the main event. I mean, I'm not like, I don't know what you mean by streaming it. Am I gonna be showing it to you guys? No, but I'll be on. Oh, I'm not getting used to anything because I have a choice as to whether I choose to attend things that cost, or 2 hours each way, which I will not do generally. It takes an hour and a half just to get from Manhattan back to Brooklyn every day after work. Oh, that's brutal, dude. Thought Americans drive 1 hour for dinner? No. I mean, I guess people can if they want. I don't see why they would. Why would you? You know what I mean? MJOG, thank you very much. I don't really understand what that sticker is. Are you saying I look tired? Because I'm not. Honestly, I just like when I go live during these events, the reason why I was thinking about this actually, the reason why I seem scaled down a little bit is because, I mean, and right now the kids are awake, but like later they'll be asleep and I'll be like, if I scream, I'm going to wake these little fuckers up. I mean, I think that Dustin's going to win. I think Dustin will win, but dude, like, I don't know, man. Charles looks so confident. He looked so champion-esque in the press. Oh shit, it's Munhoz and Cruz. Am I gonna bet this one? I had a bet and then I cashed it out where I was like, I don't know. It's just like I don't like betting on like just kind of, oh well, maybe this or maybe that, because I really tend not to do well when I bet based on, like, if there's like a huge intangible, there's no way for me to know. And I just kind of go, well, and I just wing it. I swear to God, I always fucking lose. And with Dominic Cruz, like, how could you possibly feel confident betting when he's had so much time off? I mean, he lost his last one, but that was to Triple C, who's obviously, in my opinion, better than Munhoz. But like, I mean, I don't know, dude. It's just, I mean, there's no way that you can feel confident betting for or against. Brandon Mosley, thank you very much. Saw a poll that had Aldo over Dillashaw by 60% if they fought. I'm the only one that believes that's crazy. I believe Dillashaw would smoke him. I think if you think he'd smoke him, that's crazy. I mean, maybe Dillashaw would beat him, but like, dude, Aldo looked amazing. Here's the thing. If you think that, then I would encourage you to go watch Rob Font's last fight prior to fighting Aldo. Like, go watch, like, Rob Font is a monster, like a monster. He, like, his fight before that, he fought against Cody Garbrandt. And Cody Garbrandt, all of his losses had been the same, where he just got into, like, he started going nuts and flinging crazy hooks and then got caught. every single time. Like that's how he lost all 3 of his other fights. And then Rob Font just systematically beat the living fuck out of him for 5 straight rounds. I'm pretty sure that was a 5-round fight. I mean, it was Cody had never gotten beat by like that. And Rob Font went in there against Aldo and got annihilated. Do I care about the Nunes fight? Fuck yeah, I love Amanda Nunes. Dude, I think Amanda Nunes, here's what I'm going to say, actually. I was thinking about this earlier. Amanda Nunes is the greatest fighter of all time. If you forget the fact that she's a girl. I mean, and honestly, I can actually make an argument for this. Even though she's a girl, like Nunes being minus 1,000, that is not crazy. Like Pena does not have a better than 1 in 10 chance of beating her. That's, as a matter of fact, I don't even think she has even close to that, dude. Have you watched Pena fight? Like, how is she going to win? How is Pena going to beat Amanda Nunes? And dude, here's how I can actually make a coherent argument for Amanda Nunes being the GOAT, even though she's a girl. Because I've always been like, well, she would be the GOAT, but she's a girl, right? Like she's a girl, so she can't be the GOAT. It's the same thing as like when they broke McEnroe's balls, where he was like, yeah, he's like, Serena Williams is the greatest female tennis player of all time, and they're all, why not just the greatest tennis player of all time? He's like, because she's a girl, and they're like, yeah, but why not just the greatest player? He's like, because the guys would destroy her, right? Like that's why, because the guys would destroy her. But that's tennis. Like that's one game. Fighting is already systematically broken out into weight classes and genders. So like if you say George St. Pierre is the greatest of all time, okay, well, cool. I can name 15 heavyweights that would have beat the living fuck out of him in his prime. So the rules for fighting are different. It's like Amanda Nunes, greatest of all time, most dominant, the only fighter to ever defend 2 belts. And she's done it multiple times. She's absolutely ran through basically everyone that she's fought, but she's a girl. It's like, okay, but well, Khabib is 155 pounds. Like he's not going to beat up the heavyweights. So like there's a legitimate argument there. They should put all those transgender MMA fighters in the cage with Nunes. Yeah, that's not going to be a good night for the transgender. Like I'm strong, and I'm kind of okay at fighting. Nunes is like, that's not going to help you. Nunes is not annoying, man. She's she's amazing. She's like the happiest person ever. She's like the walking embodiment when Mike Tyson said, he's like, everybody thinks that it's like the mean, sullen fighter that you need to be afraid of. Like that's the one. It's like, man, that's a mean ass dude. And it's actually like the happy-go-lucky, like the happy fighter. That's the one you really need to be scared of. That's Amanda. And she's pissed for this one though, dude. Did you see her at the weigh-ins? Like that's the first time I've ever seen her roll up like for the stare down where I could tell she's like, I'm going to fuck this chick up, dude. This girl talked a lot. Normally a baby girl, if it's a new baby, which it was for the last one, I'd be like, we'll see. That's a new factor. But she already fought with the baby and she looked incredible. So, Nunes drops Jesse any day. Duh. I mean, that's like fucking obviously. I just had to try as hard as I could to beat a 21-year-old girl in jiu-jitsu class. Okay. Like Amanda Nunes, the girl is vicious and she can squat 350 pounds, but she's still a girl and she's 21. And I had to literally try as hard as I could. I mean, maybe not as hard as I could, but fucking close enough. Thank you, Mike Trexler. I am a hard dude. The hardest fucking dude ever. Hard enough to be able to admit that I have lost to that girl before. That's why I tried so hard this time, actually. I rolled against her yesterday. And the reason I went, probably, I don't think I was going less than 90% or at least maybe 80, 85, but it's because I was going, I was going easy the last time and she fucked me up. She fucking armbarred me twice. And I was, and then so this time I was like, let me see if she's actually that good or if I'm just like, she's still fucking vicious. I just tried that hard not to, Webb, thank you very much, dude. Yo, Jesse, been watching your channels. Love them both. Love them and love the style. Gonna eventually get on your channel like you go on Bizwings. Just a future goal of mine. But anyway, love the hustle. Thank you, dude. I mean, what do you want? Whoa. That's a big fucking kick. What do you want your channel to be on? Like, are you doing a channel? Jesse, when are you going on Rogan's podcast? That is an easy answer. The day that I've won. Like, whenever you see me there, if people are just like, whoa, Jesse finally made it on Rogan. And it's kind of like, oh, cool. Like, for me, that moment will be like, I don't even know what to even compare it to. It would be like, actually, I can tell you exactly what it'd be like. It would be like Dustin Poirier winning the fucking winning the undisputed championship of the world. That's what that'll be for me. That whole entire thing will be my victory lap right after I won the title. Even though I'll be preemptively winning it. What? But yeah. I'd have to find something to talk about. The project with the SEALs will announce by the end of the year, like before January. Dude, Dominic Cruz is going with the like stock him looking like a zombie. Oh. He got clipped. Oh, he's out. Oh, no, he's not. How did he eat that shot? Wow. Dominic Cruz is so tough, dude. Dominic Cruz is so tough. That's fucking insane, dude. He should have been out from both those shots. Wow. Wow, dude. What an incredible recovery, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. He's trying to stall, dude. Munhoz needs to get on him. I'm sorry. I should have asked you guys what time you're at. I'm probably ahead of you guys. I'll after this round, I'll pause it and I'll time it up so I'm not ruining shit for you guys. That was I cannot even if he loses, that was incredible, dude. Like that was incredible that he recovered right there. He just trusted his positioning, dude. He got a hold of that leg and he rolled him like that was, I don't know how he had the wherewithal to do that given those shots that he had taken. Those were knockout shots. But you know what? You want to know what else? Remember last time he fought and how much shit he gave Keith Peterson for stopping the fight? Like, you think that he's that the ref's not thinking about that? What's up, baby? Oh my God.
It's not bread. Daddy, can I have bread?
Yeah, I can't get it for you right this second though. I'm sure mommy can. What do you want? You want like a French baguette or something?
I want the one found in the pantry.
You want the one you found in the pantry? There's actually bread that you can just grab. Like it's just like the stuff that I cut for you, but you can just go grab it. It's like it'll look like regular bread. It's sourdough. That's what you like.
Okay. Wait, that one's the spicy one?
It's not spicy.
I want to get that one. I can rip the piece off.
You can rip the piece off?
Yeah, I need it.
Okay, just bring it here. I'll help you. She's 4. Oh. Oh, wow. What a round, dude. Oh, this kind?
Yeah.
Jesse, I was wondering, you said you wouldn't mind having a fake beef with an up-and-coming YouTuber. I got over 24,000 views. I'll be your Huckleberry. Have you seen my channel before? I have not. I'll check it out, though. Oh, my God. How did he survive that? It looked like he went out, dude. That looked like he went out, man. That was crazy. Okay, hold on. I'm going to pause. Okay, I'm going to pause this and give it like 30 seconds to a minute just so I make sure I'm not in front of everybody. Derek Davis, thank you very much. Georgia, you know what that says?
No.
It says you are going to be president of the United States.
You?
You.
I don't know.
You don't? What do you want to do when you're an adult?
Let me see.
Or do you just
I
want
can eat this whole bread.
Or do you just want to be a baby your whole life?
I want to be a champion.
You want to be a champion of what?
Jiu-jitsu.
You want to be a jiu-jitsu champion? That can be arranged, little girl.
I want 4 medals.
You want to be a jiu-jitsu champion like your sister? Wait, 4 medals? Where did you come up with that number? Okay, guys, I am going to press play on. Oh wait, actually, hang on.
100.
I'll tell you. Damn it! Oh shit! All right, so I delayed it on purpose for you guys. So the second round is starting right now. All right. Cabbage, it'll be a good career path when you mix in social media. Take a look at you guys. Were you here when my wife came and said hi? So now imagine if my wife was a world champion in jiu-jitsu. How do you think her social media would do? Think she'd have any sponsorships? Because this one and her, if you look at like my wife's pictures from when she's her age, you actually legitimately can't tell them apart. Thank you, B Jizzle. BJ Jizzle. That's a great name, dude. My real job is way less cool than this. I'm in technology for now till we launch this new project, and hopefully that will do well quickly so I can justify leaving that other job. I don't know, man. I've been thinking about it a lot lately where like I know if I like I'm maxed out on time as it relates to like, you know, doing the channel, like doing the channel and then like my other project and my full-time job. But I am extraordinarily confident that, you know, 5 years from now, I'm doing something that, like this full-time, like not just like this YouTube channel, but this YouTube channel, probably another YouTube channel, podcasts, some kind of show. But, and I don't know if I'm just delaying the inevitable because I make too much money to like, in terms of like, I wouldn't be able to like just recuperate what I would lose when I quit like right out of the gate. But I don't know if like in the long run, I'm just wasting time and money by not taking the plunge and just doing it. Derek Davis, thank you very much. I spend more time right now doing YouTube. Dude, like, honestly, I was thinking about it since yesterday when I was really trying to think about it. I actually spend, because I mean, I do this because I didn't really think about the fact that I'm doing it all weekend too. And I spend more time on it during the weekend probably than I do during the week on average. So like, let's say realistically, it's probably on average, including responding to comments and all that stuff, I would say 3 hours a day during the week. Actually, it's probably 3 hours, 7 days. Yeah. So it's probably about 20 hours a week that I spend doing this. I don't need to, like, that's probably more time than I would need to. I just like, if I just paid a little bit less attention and wasn't responding to comments and all that stuff, I could cut a lot of that off, but I like doing it. Yep. Not time or money. The feeling of not going with what you believe in. Like, seriously, believe me, no one knows that better than me, because like when I don't know if you watched the startup reality show that they did about me. It's on my channel. You can find it. And when I was building that company and we were doing the show, it was like, and I felt like passion and energy and like motivation every single day from the minute I woke up until the minute I went to sleep. It's all I did is just work. And it was because it wasn't work. Like I was like, it was what I wanted to be doing. And I could see this enormous outcome that I wanted to get to. And I said on the show, and I meant it. I was like, I will never, ever go back to like some regular job, like just like a person who like, like has like a, like a finance person or a whatever that just doesn't really care about their job and whatever. And like, and that's exactly what I do now. And like, I'm used to it now. It's a fucking, I'm not like complaining about it, because that would be so unbelievably ungrateful and, oblivious to, but I am not a person who functions well when I'm doing things I don't care about. And I'm like I thrive in environments where there are things that I care about. Like I'm 1,000 times better at this or the other project or just things where I'm being creative than, I do, obviously I do well at my job, but like it's a weird thing with my brain. I can't get to the same place when it's not something I really, really care about. Yeah. I mean, sometimes you just don't have a choice. That's the thing about like, the project, like my job is I sell like automation solutions. So like, we like, I help structure deals between, my company and like companies like, like think of any major automotive company that's trying to do automated driving, or like Amazon, is turning, a huge portion of their workforce into like robots. Like our technology is going to enable them to basically create automated everything. But yeah. How much my YouTube revenue have to increase for me to quit my job? It's not that simple. It's not that simple. Cause like, I would need, like, when I quit, I would need to be, it wouldn't just be so I could like grow this channel. It would be like, okay, I'm going to do this project, Cause in all honesty, the probably the next like serious YouTube thing that we're going to do is we're going to do one with the family. Like the way that I didn't realize that there were like these channels that are just like people's families, and they just like go do shit and then they film it and they edit it together. And then like they make millions of dollars, some of them. And I'm watching, we're watching their content. We're like, what the fuck? We'd be 1,000 times more interesting than these people. These people, I can back into their numbers. Like I know how much you make on YouTube. So I look at their numbers. I'm like, dude, they're probably making 90 grand a month. This family, easy. And, but I would need like that type of project. That would be pretty, that would be pretty close to a full-time job, that one, because there'd be so much editing, which I can do, but I just would need the time to be able to do it. And that one I'm positive will work. Like that'll fucking work. But then also I would do other shows and stuff. Oof. We're not talking like, I'm not talking about like YouTube is, like I was saying, it's not like, it wouldn't be just about like building like growing a YouTube channel. Like it would be like growing a very multifaceted media brand is essentially what I'm talking about. YouTube is one component of that. Because here's the other thing, thinking long-term, again, look at Gabrielle, look at how personable she is, how good she is on camera. And then imagine I'm going to have 3 of those. So like, if I can do something successful with that, it'll set them up to be able to do that themselves permanently, and then start all kinds of brands from the, like if you have a group that's talented, you have like a group, all you need is a break for one of you, like you don't need you just need to get out there. Like if you're a person that can not a person or whatever, you have a group or you have a concept or whatever, you need some kind of inciting incident to get out there. That's why I say that when I get on Joe Rogan, that's going to be me winning the title. Because if I got on Rogan and it had no effect on things, then that would just mean that I'm completely delusional about whether I'll be successful doing this, which I am pretty sure I'm not delusional on that. Dude, Dom Cruz looks good, man. Still, that was a crazy, 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 crazy recovery that first round. It's like Gumby, man. Dude, John Rollins, thank you. I totally agree. Barstool Sports would be an absolutely perfect match. I have no idea what they do. That would be a perfect match because it would grow my brand and that would be huge for them. Like there's not like who would be a better fit for Barstool than me? Like anytime there's any kind of off, outside the octagon shit, it's like, this guy got drunk and got a DUI and then blah, blah, blah. Who does a better job fucking these guys up about stuff like that than me? I mean, come on. Dude, I think Cruz has got round 3, man. God, Cruz is such a tough bastard. He's the most stubborn motherfucker on earth.
I'm getting more big.
Maria Danielle. Hello, Maria Danielle.
Hey, can you help me, Dad?
I know a Maria.
Hey, can you help me?
What?
Help me.
Oh, you just want bread, huh?
Yep, because it's so yummy.
Red Taker, thank you very much. I could do an Amberly story during this live. How you like them apples?
Thanks.
I would have to sift through the enormous number of Amberly stories that I have to think of what would be the best ones. A baguette is Moorish. Sean O'Malley is the first fight on the main card. So 30 minutes. Language. That's not a thing in our house. Mommy and daddy, we can say whatever we want. The kids are not allowed to. It's good. It's a good lesson for them. Like you're a kid, like you're a kid. You're the least important people in the room while being the most important people in the room, but you have no power here. You know what I mean? Thank you, Wicked Blades. Dude, our friends, it's actually one of Gabrielle's really good friends and her husband, they just moved out here. They bought a $10 million house in Austin. I think it's like 12 bedrooms or some shit. We haven't even been there yet. But I don't even know what you do with a house like that. It's like I've only been in a house that's like that once. It was this like $15 million house in California that we did like a family reunion at. And I remember walking around it. It was like, I think it was it's either 15,000 or 22,000. I don't know why I'm mixing those two up. Square feet though. it was Dominic Cruz. What a badass. What a badass. He and his brother ran a company, and they got some offer like where they sold it all at once, like free and clear. Because normally when you sell a company, you have to work, or I mean, most of the time, like if you sell a company in the contract, you continue to work for the company for a certain amount of time, usually anywhere between, like 3 years, usually. Because like, you know, like an acquiring company doesn't want to buy your company and then all the leadership just leaves. And so like a bunch of the knowledge and value is gone. So like you kind of have to keep working there, but they were able to sell it and basically just walk. I don't know what they sold it for, but they bought a $10 million house. So I would imagine a lot. I've been thinking about them a lot lately, actually, just because, like I actually haven't even met them, but like it's one of Gabrielle's like really close friends. And then they're like the dude who bought the house is a purple belt under Steve, so like we're like, I'm as connected to them as you can be without having ever met him or whatever. But I think about that, how like, what does that feel like? Like you've been grinding. I mean, you had tons of money, but like you were working. And then all of a sudden it's like, boom, you're checking your account. You know, the money just comes in like a wire, you know, like someone buys your company. That's what happens. You sit there and you look at your account and you just wait. And then the wire comes in and you just look at it and it's like, damn, you know, you're looking at your account and all of a sudden it's like, I don't know, $110 million. And you're just looking at it like, I don't even know what to do with, like, what do you do with that? You know, you're like, well, the first thing, let's go buy our dream house in Texas. And then what am I like, when you visualize the rest of your life, you're like, what am I going to do? I don't have any need to ever think about money ever again if I don't want to. So I'll go get a black belt. I'm already a purple belt, but that's only a few years. So what do I do after that? It's like, it's weird, man. Good problems. Yeah, no, but buying shit is not, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking like buying stuff. Cool. Like that doesn't matter. Like buying stuff really does not matter at all. It's nice to be able to do it. Obviously, it's amazing to be able to afford things. But what I'm talking about is like, I don't think that people have very much awareness of how much our lives revolve around the pursuit of financial gain. And I'm talking like everyone, you know, like if you really think about it, the way we live is actually really crazy in a lot of ways. Like, especially people who have like just, you know, like you have a job in like a factory or like at a place, you go there every single day. Like people in, you know, 50 years from now, when everything's automated, they're going to look back at how we lived and it'll look to them as insane as like the 1300s look to us, you know, like they're just gonna be like, dude, they're like, it'll be so maybe not 50. No. Yeah. Probably 50, 60 years. And they'll just be like, can you imagine having to go to the same building every single day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, from like 8 until like 5. Then you commute, like you get home. Then you have 2 days to relax. Then you just go back there all your whole life. That'll sound so fucking crazy to them. It sounds completely crazy to me. I've never had a job like that where I like had to be in the office like that, you know, like that, you know, I had places, you know, I had jobs where I had to be in the office, obviously, but never, you know, one of those like where I had no flexibility. I couldn't make my own schedule and I had to be there from like 8 until 5 or anything like that. It just sounds terrible. Now we got crypto. Help hearts. If you were talking about what he should do with the rest of his life, if you're saying help, that is absolutely what I've read very like from people in that same situation. At a certain point, they figure out that the thing that makes them feel good is helping other people. It's the commercials, dude. Do I do any investing? Yeah. Oh, I will do an NFT video. Bet on that. Foreshadowing. Thank you. I moved my couch just so I could get the tree in the background. We always were slaves unless you're nobility. I mean, it's not wrong. It's really not. I mean, it's that, well, it is wrong actually now, but not for everybody. For some people, that's the case. For other people, it's not. But that's the thing. How can I work for Jesse on Fire? Check in, shortly, or just keep checking in. I have no role. I have no open recs currently. But oh, right. But like when like the automation revolution happens, the entire reason I took the job that I did was I was like, okay, so if I'm going to work in technology and, do this, whatever, then let's be smart about where I position myself and think about what the world is going to look like soon. It's like, okay, so everyone knows that all these jobs are getting automated out of existence. Okay, well, how are they going to do that? Oh, they're going to sell that, like they need this technology. Cool, I'll go do that, But yeah, Aboriginal tribes are happy despite the controversy they go through compared to us. Oh yeah, I know, totally, absolutely. I try to think about, like, I wonder what civilizations had it the best in terms of quality of life, and I've landed on ancient Hawaiians. I think probably had it the best. Like they lived in such, like, just picture Hawaii, and you're like, just picture Hawaii, and then minus all the buildings and shit. It's like you live off the land. You're in a tribe down there. They were surfing. It's warm. It's plush. There's plenty of food. There are plenty of time. The entire reason they developed surfing is because they had so much time for leisure, because such a plush land. There was tons of fish. I think that was probably the best time to be alive, was be a member of a Hawaiian tribe in, old school Hawaii before white people came and ruined it. Cut down trees for a living. Massive. Happy because I have an awesome girl, awesome daughters. Dude, that is exactly right. That is exactly right. It is exactly like how you view your life dictates how you feel about it. I mean, you want to know the smartest thing I ever heard anybody say about that particular, or what the, I don't know, like the meaning of life, or like the key to happiness or whatever. It's so simple and it's just fucking accurate. I live in Austin. Your happiness equals reality minus your expectations. It's that simple. That's the equation. Reality minus your expectations. And I looked at that and I was like, God damn, that is so simple and so insightful and so fucking accurate. I've been repeating that for like the last 10 to 12 years. Since the first time I saw it, I was like, that is just correct. It's just correct. Like, you think about it like this. It's like, if you grew up in an impoverished area, you never saw anyone succeed. You saw people who would do anything to get a job and couldn't get a job, begging for work, whatever. And you're like, man, I hope I could do better than them. And then you're 40 years old and you're working, some whatever job, and you're making 65 grand a year, and you're living in an apartment. You got your wife, you got your kids, and you're doing your thing. You're happy as a fucking clam. It's like, I did it. And then at the same time, you got a guy who grew up in a family where his dad was a, investment banker, and his mom was a fucking, country club girl, and they were making $1 million a year. And then something happens to the guy's family, and he's on his own. He never really developed any life skills. So he ends up in that exact same, or not life skills, but whatever. Like, he doesn't end up where he thought he would. He ends up in that exact same job, same exact apartment, same exact number of wife and kids, and he's suicidal. He's legit suicidal. Exact same situation. And all it was is what their expectations were. It's the only difference. Gratitude, correct. All right, let's go. This is a big one because Ige is on the team, like the real team, the guys that are my boys. Ige's a Nixick fighter. Anybody with Francis, Markel, Eric, those are all my guys. And Ige is one of those guys. So we really want Ige to win. Let's go. This is a crazy fight. Both these guys are super fucking dangerous. Emmett is like the quintet, or like he's always the guy you sleep on, and you look at his record, you're like, oh, this guy like never loses. And yet every time he fights, I think this is going to be the time he's going to lose for some reason. Both these guys have titanic power too. You guys know something? I had bet on Munhoz, and I told you guys I cashed that bet out before it started. So I saved myself, I think it was like $100 or something. Oh shit, I missed it. What happened? Did he get clipped or did he take him down? Attaboy, Dan. Nice job. Nice job. Let's go. Oh, nice sweep. But not. Oh shit. Oh, get it in. One hook. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is interesting. This is like, this is like power grappling where they're just like, oh shit, don't give him your back. Good job. Damn, dude, Emmett is a fucking monster, man. Do you guys know who did Emmett fight last? I can't remember. I feel like maybe he lost his last fight. You guys are all Jesse on fire, so lazy. He doesn't watch film, just like DC, dude. He won. He beat Shane Burgos last. Shane Burgos is a fucking killer too. Damn, he hasn't fought in a year and a half. So he beat Michael Johnson, Bektik, Shane Burgos. Ooh. Dude. Emmett just blocked a kick and then threw an overhand right that would have knocked out fucking Derek Lewis if it landed. Andre Touchy-Feely. Look at that. Nobody deserves this more than Josh Emmett, one of the best dudes and hardest workers in the sport. Oh, weird that Feely feels that a guy on his team deserves it more than anyone. It's so funny, man. It's like no one deserves it more than him. You're like, I mean, I feel like you probably know a little bit more about him than you do about, the other guys. But that's nice support. Andre Touchy-Feely. I can tell you who the UFC is rooting for, and it ain't Emmett. Emmett's just one of those guys, again, that I've talked about a million times, that he's like, I mean, he's not a nobody. Like he's a person you could sell some fights around, but he just, whatever that thing is that like Cody Garbrandt has, the it thing, he just doesn't have it. He's he's all fight skills, which is awesome. But like, God, he throws so hard, man. What's up, baby?
Just casually eating a loaf of bread.
No, that was Georgia. Georgia brought it over. I was like, Daddy, give me bread.
I mean, that wouldn't be abnormal.
Hey, Mama, in between rounds, can you entertain the peeps while I run to the bathroom?
I don't know what to talk about.
I promise that they will have questions for you that you will be able to talk about.
Doubtful.
All right, guys. Gabrielle is going to entertain you for 2 minutes.
I have to put the kids in bed soon.
Just.
Hi, guys. Oh, thanks, Maria. We went to see Santa today, so festive. What do you use to bet, Jesse? So you can't answer that. Bring Jesse back. Go away. Miguel hates me. Hey, guys. Sorry, I don't know a lot about UFC, so I can't really talk about that. But what do you? This light is very, very aggressively bright. Hey, guys. Where are you watching from tonight? Oh, my gosh. You're so kind. How did Jesse propose? That's a funny story. He didn't, actually. We got married on a reality show. I really do not recommend watching it, but that's how we got married. We never actually had a real, like, will you marry me moment until our 10-year anniversary. Oh, look where y'all are from. Sorry, there's obviously a delay. Hey, everybody. The show was called Hitched or Ditched. Don't look it up. I'm like dead serious. It's horrible, horrible television, like literally the worst reality show ever. But hey, it was a free wedding and it's a hell of a story. So he didn't propose until our 10-year anniversary when he proposed.
Oh, yeah.
When we got remarried
Tell him how I made
in
up
Vegas.
I made up for it.
Yeah, he totally made up for it. We renewed our vows in.
You didn't know that was
Yeah,
happening.
we really did get married on a reality show.
Gabrielle, she had
13 years ago, 2 days ago, we celebrated our 13th wedding anniversary.
Gabrielle, she had no idea what we were doing. She thought I was going to take her to like some lame ass thing at Big Sur, and like we get in the car, and then I was like, and then I just drove us to the airport. She's like, "Why are we going to the airport?" I was like, "We're not going to Big Sur." Flew to Vegas. She had no idea.
Amazing.
She had no idea what we were doing, and then I surprised her that we were renewing our vows like a fucking pimp.
That was good.
Ooh.
He got me this. This is our 10-year ring. It's so pretty.
Dude, Dan Ige is landing some
Yeah.
sick body shots.
I'm like dying of heat right now. I'm gonna go put the kids in bed.
Okay.
I'll see you guys later. Merry Christmas.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah, my pleasure.
I told them about the new the family channel
Oh yeah.
and how it'll enable our kids to get set up doing whatever they want when they're older.
This light is too bright, by the way.
Is it? Turn down. Where is Madeira Island? Anyone who says island, I'm like, where is that?
Which island? I want to go to an island.
Thank you, Christopher. It is not disrespectful to say that a dude's wife is a smoke show.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you.
Portugal. Ooh.
Ooh. I have a team growing over in Spain. I want to go over there so bad. I want to go to eat pizza.
Dude, I would love to go to Portugal.
Anything else exciting?
That puts pressure on kids. I don't know what we're talking about.
What puts pressure on kids? A YouTube channel? No.
I bet with Bovada. Ronaldo's from there too. Thank you guys. You didn't feed the little one, Gabrielle. He gave her a baguette.
Worst mom ever. I only fed
What
them
a
like
narc.
19 meals today.
What a narc.
And took them to see Santa.
She's
And-
narking me out.
Well,
He didn't
good.
feed her little. He didn't feed the little one, Gabrielle. He gave her a baguette. She's
Oh,
narking me out.
I get it. Bread is food.
You assume they're all boys.
Kind of.
That one is a girl who just narked me out.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
This is that Jesse's daughter.
Anyone else? I don't get it. Oh, I get it.
He said, "Damn, you two have a lucky bed. You have no idea." Do I let my wife hot wife? She's not down with it.
What's hot wife?
Guess.
I don't know.
You're unfamiliar with that term?
I am.
It would be if I let a fan have a, if I shared you and I watched.
No, that's weird.
Yep, it is pretty weird.
What?
It's a different thing than being a cuck.
What's a cuck?
A cuck is like the same thing except
I'm learning so much here.
A cuck is like the same thing except you get off on the fact that you're getting humiliated. Oh. Like a hot wife thing is like the dude, at least the way I look at it, is like the dude's such a boss. He's like
OnlyFans. Jesse's been pushing OnlyFans, but no.
This shirt, American Fighter. Online
on the internet,
on the interweb. American Fighter. It's they have, dude, there's
I'm really putting kids in bed.
Okay, love you. The American Fighter shirts are like really, really high quality and super sick. They're expensive, but I swear they're worth it. Like when you look, you're like, Jesus, a $40 t-shirt or like long sleeves are like, I don't even know, this one's like 50 probably, but like, and you're like, but I'm telling you, it's one of those shirts that like, you'll get it and you'll be like, okay, I understand. These are like absolutely top quality, like the shirt. Thank you, Zachary. Nova Scotia. What's up, Sean? Are you allowed to leave your home? Ooh. Dude, that's a good round. Another good round. So I think Ige won round one. I think Ige's up 2-0. Oh my God, Zach, the answer to that question is blindly. Ride or die is the answer to that. They said, as I put myself on the line for my endeavors, how supportive has your wife been when things haven't worked out? How supportive has your wife been when things don't work out? Oh. Ride or die is the answer to that. That's true. Yeah, right before the week that we got married, 13 years ago, the feds levied my account that week. Like the Fed, like, they levied the account. I got the money back, but during the week, at the moment we got married, I had 8 cents in the bank. I have no idea that they took it. They tried to take it all, but somehow they left 8 cents.
That actually plays into the engagement story because knowing that the show is going to
see
come
this,
along,
that's 8 cents. That was my net worth when Gabrielle married me.
No, you found out because you got like a placeholder ring before we were going to do the show.
Yeah.
You could propose. Like he was going to like propose before the show. And like we went out to dinner, and as any like responsible 20-something-year-old does, you check your bank account before you go to an expensive dinner.
Make sure.
And we were sitting. I'll never forget. We were sitting in the car in San Diego, and like you literally looked like you saw a ghost. Like you just turned totally white and like were speechless.
Yeah.
And then you were just like, they took all my money.
They took it all.
All of it. Literally.
They took it all.
8 cents.
8 cents in the bank.
It's like an interest payment like came through or something.
It was like, yeah, it was, I mean, yeah, it had to have been some kind of weird, yeah.
Yeah. And then we got married like 3 days later.
Those are the feds, dude.
I love the IRS. Okay. I'm really leaving now with my phone and water.
Love you.
Love you. Okay, Peanut.
Come on, Ige. Finish this thing out. Ooh. Emmett knows he's down. He's really looking for it. Ooh, don't get caught up in a slugfest. Ige, don't you fucking dare, dude. Jesus, he just got caught heavy. Like this is not over at all. Ige almost just got knocked out. Dude, he can't be throwing that lazy. There you go. Yeah, you got to make him out a boy. Let's go. You going to sleep, baby? Hey, Mama, I asked Georgia what she wants to be when she grows up. Guess what she said?
What?
She said she wants to be a jiu-jitsu champion, and she wants 4 medals. Giselle, how many do you have?
No, 1,000.
No. She's like however many Giselle has, except more.
No, I want 1,001.
That's not a real number.
I want
Let's go, EJ.
I want to show you
1,001. Okay.
I'll
Where's
show
Jen?
you
Where's Jen?
one.
We're missing one. Where's Jen?
I did catch a smoking hot wife. Here, Giselle, armbar me. Show the people.
Tired.
Okay, good night.
Just choke him instead.
No. Oh yeah,
Come
you can choke me if you like.
on, Jen. Let's go, baby. Come on, I'm not playing.
Oh, it's so good. Good job. Now go to sleep. No, I don't think Nunes and Shevchenko 3 happens. Yeah, good job, Georgia. That's how you choke. Remember I showed you? That's pretty good. That's better than what you were doing.
Dad, 1,001 is a number.
Remember? Like that.
Don't go that way. Do not go that way.
Like this.
There's no charger over there right now, baby. No. I'm
Put
saying
your hand-
no, and you're still doing the thing that I'm saying
Done
no
like
to.
that. Ready? Go. Now squeeze.
Go plug it in on the other charger.
Good job. That's how you choke. She's
It's
ready.
just unplugged right now because Daddy's using it. So take it and charge it with the other.
Can we plug it in?
Good job, Georgia. Good night.
No, do not
Okay,
go that way.
that's
Do
it.
not
Enough.
Go that
Beat
way.
Let's
Come on,
go.
girls.
Thanks, sweetheart.
Good night, Daddy.
Good night, sweetheart.
Good night, Mommy.
Love you. Let's go. Ooh. 57 seconds left. Dude, Ige is such a fucking boss. What's wrong? Come on. Ige, 30 seconds. Still not over. Either of these guys can get knocked out with a single shot. Ooh. Ige. Look at dude. Instead of fucking just backing off and coasting, look at Ige still just banging. You know what? I'm gonna story that, and I'm gonna tag both of them, him and Eric. Woo. So the Ige fight just ended, and that was awesome. Congratulations. I mean, well, maybe this is premature because Josh Emmett just jumped up on the cage, but I'm pretty sure that Ige won, and that was a really excellent fight and an exceptional performance. Congratulations, you guys. That's not going to age well if they give it to fucking Josh Emmett. Charlton, thank you, dude. How many daughters do you have? Thank you, Todd Hurley.
These are the ones you can read. 1, 2, 3, and 4. These are the ones.
Someone bet 50K on Ige. Nice. Brendan Schaub just started a live video, you guys. I bet it's going to be better, much better than this one. 9. Actually, you know what? I'll show it to you guys. Hang on. We can watch it together. Dan Ige. Oops. Wait, what's his fucking handle again? It's like Dynamite Dan or something. Yep. Dynamite Dan and Eric, Nick Sick. Come on, Ige. Someone scored that 30-27 for Emmett. Okay, hang on. I'm actually still going to post this. Posted it anyway because you guys did amazing. And I thought clearly won the fight. All right, let's check out Schaub, dude. Let's see what he's doing. 30-27. That is so fucking stupid. You think Emmett got the third round? I didn't think so. But what do I know? Oh, wait a minute. Holy shit, I completely forgot about my bets, dude. I think I have a... Oh my God, no. I know I have one bet with Emmett in it, but I'm pretty sure Ige was in my parlay, the big one. Let's see. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it's not huge, but I had a parlay of Oliveira and Josh Emmett. And then I have let's see. All right. So let's see what fights are left. So we got now we got to go to the main event. Go to the main card here. Whoa. Wait, they're not taking bets on O'Malley in them anymore? It's closed? They closed the O'Malley and Paiva. What? Why? On Bovada, you can't even bet on the O'Malley fight. They must have had so much money on O'Malley that they're like hang on, let me see something. Paiva. Paiva. Yeah, I don't. This guy won in decisions the last two fights. That's another reason they put him in there, is because he's not a can, but he went to decision his last two fights, and so I guarantee the UFC is just looking at it like, I mean, because like I said, 100%, absolutely no question. The UFC's criteria for who they put in there with O'Malley is a person who looks credible, that is the least likely to win. Just like when they have a guy leaving the UFC, they put him in there with the most dangerous guy who doesn't have a big profile. This is like they have to look credible and be the least likely to actually beat him. And so they're looking at this and they're like, they're sizing him up. They're like, okay, he got decisions in his last two fights, which means Sean O'Malley's going to have a lot of time to work. Like he's going to have a lot of time to work. And that gives him, the highest likelihood of winning versus somebody who can just like, if they win, they like flash knock someone out, or they like, they slick with submissions or whatever. You know what I mean? Do I think it's the last time they can do it with Sean? Definitely not, dude. Definitely not. Chael's like pushing for it. He's like, he should just keep on doing it. Like keep on doing the unranked thing. Brian Smith, you're watching instead of Food Fight Live. What is Food Fight Live? Is that let me see. Is that the thing that that Shab was doing? Dude, my boy Marlon Moraes won the award at the award show last night for the I believe performance of the year or upset of the year when he beat Demetrius Johnson. No, 21-3 is not a joke at all. No, dude, I'm not saying that I'm not saying he's a joke. I'm not saying he's a can. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that the UFC is going to give matchups that they believe are as favorable as possible to O'Malley. Like, they can't give O'Malley a real nobody. Like, they can't give O'Malley someone who's not at least, like, you know, kind of dangerous and getting close to the top 15. They can't do that. He had, like, at this point, he has to fight good guys. They're going to give him the most favorable matchup, you know? And the thing is, 35 is so nasty that all the way down, guys are super dangerous. You're not going to watch Hitch Tradition after the fights because you won't be able to find it. You might get the preview on YouTube, but that's it. Dom versus Sugar Sean. That would be really interesting. That's a really interesting matchup, actually. But honestly, like, Dom, man, that's a great fight. That's a great fight. They both have such excellent footwork, man. Like, that would be awesome. Yeah, Dom won. Yeah, they could give him Frankie Edgar. It's not a bad call. But I don't think they want to risk. I don't think they want to risk the grappling. Amanda's the co-main, I think. What's live food fight? Shagmaster, you're monitoring for me? Thank you, dude. O'Malley needs to fight Cheeto again. I don't want to see that now because now I really, really like Cheeto. And I met him the other day. I'll tell you the only thing, the thing that's better than being a fight dummy for your kiddos is watching them actually get good and then watching them, like, dominate other kids, especially boys that are their own age or older, 100 times stronger, bigger, and faster than them, and they just have no chance against. They have no fucking chance against her. It is just like the most. And I always try to remember, like, if I wouldn't have put her in jiu-jitsu and taken her there every day, 6 days a week, 2 hours a day during the pandemic, like, and we just put her in the same situation, she would have literally had absolutely no chance. Like, she would have gotten annihilated by these guys. You understand what that does for a kid's confidence? Like, a girl like that who fights boys and fucking wins every single time. Fabi's in the tree. I saw him poke his head out a minute ago. If he was in the tree, there's no way you'd be able to see him. He is so fucking small. No one would be able to see him. Thank you, Spooky Reds. What? I don't think this is translating very well. Sorry for your business in the first place. For you can get the yeah. Fabia's an ornament. Fabia's in an ornament, dude. Whoa. That's good merch. Dude, that is fucking great merch. Dude, I could actually really legit, I could do a lot of good, like, marketing the channel even if I do really funny merch like that. If it was like, you know, here, do you want like the Fabia fucking Christmas ornament? And it's a tiny little Fabia inside of a glass ball. The funniest shit ever. Who would not fucking buy one of those? Thank you, Paul. There are Masvidal, Lewis, Diaz bottle Christmas ornaments, but no one else. No one. If anybody else did a Josh Fabio one, it wouldn't. It would just be weird. Like I'm legitimately the only person that could do it. Like I'm the only person that could do it, and it'd be like actually legitimately really funny. If anybody else did, they would just be like, I don't get it. Like Fabio ornaments, and market it as a life size. Yep. And it says that on the ball. It's like life-size rendering. Fabia can't spell cease and desist, dude. That's really funny. I was actually just talking to my attorney on Friday about how cease and desists are are such a joke, dude. It's the kind of thing that like people who don't know anything about actually like what it's like to actually sue people get them. They go, oh my God, I got a cease and desist. And like people who actually understand the way the world works get them and they literally just laugh and throw them in the trash. It basically says, hey, can you please stop doing what you're doing? Otherwise, we're going to sue you. And you're like, yeah, I heard that. You told me on the phone. This strongly worded letter has not changed my position. Amanda is definitely not going to lose, in my opinion. No, I saw it. I don't know Kid Rock like that. I mean, like I met him one time when I was with Rob. If Garbrandt loses, I see him move to be. No, I don't think that he will. I don't think they'll cut Cody because I found out that Kevin Lee getting cut was not as simple as just Kevin Lee was losing fights. You know who manages him? Markel. Markel manages him. I had no idea. So like the guy who's managing Francis and they're holding out the heavyweight champion that the UFC is so fucking mad at because he won't, do the deal or it's not him necessarily, it's Francis, but like is representing the side that won't do the deal that's making them they just cut his fighter. I mean, obviously, Kevin Lee had lost a bunch of fights, but like I will give you lots of content on Chimaev. As soon as there's anything notable to talk about, I will always talk about it. Cody needs this win more than any other person on this card. Elsness, thank you very much. I don't think that, honest to God, if Garbrandt loses, that's the only way you might get the O'Malley fight. Is if they're basically like, we're throwing him away anyway, we may as well spit shine O'Malley. And this kid's nasty, Kara fronts. He's got he throws fucking hard, dude. Thank you very much, Joe Lancaster. Let me make sure that I kept that bet in and I didn't. Can't remember. Oh shit, I did cash that one in. Hang on, let me rebook that one. Let me see what this parlay pays. All right, so if I did O'Malley, I bet you Nunes does nothing to that. Let me see. Oh shit, it does. Look at that. So if I parlay Nunes, O'Malley, and then Cara France, it's about 2-1. But I would only be doing that if I'm basically just banking on Amanda Nunes and O'Malley being automatic victories, and that doesn't seem smart, actually. Dude, if you parlay Amanda Nunes in addition to so Kai Kara France is plus 115. If you parlay Amanda Nunes on top of that, it only bumps it to plus 133. That's how sure the bookies are that she's going to win. That's amazing. I'll do that much. All right, I did it. Now let's see if I bet Poirier and Garbrandt. Madeline. Man, I don't like sometimes when I do like I'm not going to do this. Sometimes like when I get all carried away and I'm like, I'll parlay this, and this. And then I realize if I really look close, I'm like, okay, I had parlays at both sides of this fight and it ends up making it to where I can't win. Lieutenant Dan, your wife, ? I don't know what that means. What's up, Blast? How are you? Someone bet 318K on Nunes to make 30K. I mean, honestly, if you've got money like that, that's not a terrible bet, dude. Like, she's going to win. You take me over Fabia? I fucking hope so, dude. I outweigh him by 100 pounds. But thank you. This dude says he bets his wife. What? What are you talking about? Oh, where do I bet on Bovada for the 18th time? Why would anyone need to replace Buffer? If you were Bruce Buffer, would you be looking for another job? I am a messy guy, personally. O'Malley looks homeless, and then when he comes in to fight, he's got his shit dialed, dude. Let's see what he looks like once he takes his thing off. Let me see if I was gonna bet on O'Malley. What, like, I don't even know how much. Damn, I would have to bet 500 to win 140. What if I bet on him to win by knockout, though? Whoa. Oh shit, they just closed it all. Well, never mind then. Will this fight go the distance? Yes, plus 130. No, minus 170. Do I think O'Malley's fighting high? I think that he smokes enough weed that he's always a little bit partially high. But do I think he like smoked before? I have no idea. It depends on if he fights better like that. He is a brilliant fighter, dude. Not just how good he is. Look at him. Look at him right here. This is why they protect him. He's a fucking superstar. O'Malley is a superstar, dude. There's no one in the UFC that has a higher ceiling than him. other than Conor, and Conor's already done it. No one. Like sometimes when I really like, I mean, which is every day, but when I look at him through the eyes of the UFC, like if I was Dana or I was the company and I look at it, like he is I'm so nervous every time he fights. Cause like, you just got to understand, like their business is like these fights to us, like I'll bet $100 on this guy. I'll bet, 200 on this guy. Like for them, the outcomes of these fights are talking millions of dollars. If Conor would have beat Dustin in the fight in January, they would have done the Khabib rematch. They would have talked Khabib into it. He would have done it. And then you're talking like, it's fun. It's unfathomable, dude. There would have been would have done 2.5 to 3 million buys. Oh, he's an alpha male guy. Oh, dude. When you watch O'Malley's jits, dude, when he trains jiu-jitsu, he's really smooth, dude. Which is not surprising at all, actually, when you think about how like the strike, like his striking and his ability to control his body and make those really I mean, that translates exactly. You know what I mean? Why is Pava training at Alpha Male? I have no idea. I didn't know he was I don't sense a disturbance in the outcome of this fight at all, actually. Let's go, dude. 5'11". That's another thing I'll tell you guys about Chito. He's enormous. For like, you think 135-pound fighter. Red Tracker, thank you very much, man. When you think like a 135-pound fighter in person, like he was in kind of like, like a sweatshirt or whatever, but like you wouldn't see him standing next to me and be like, oh, wow, that guy's way bigger than that guy, like at all. And he fights at 135. I weigh 190 pounds. He's big, dude. And O'Malley's 5'11", dude. Let's go. Hilarion Castro, thank you very much, dude. I already bet on Poirier and Charles, and I bet on Charles to protect my emotional, because I want Dustin to win so much. What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? Oh, it just like froze. Thunderlips, thank you very much. Darren Shagmaster, I like where your head's at, because that is the kind of thing that they think about. There's no source on Dustin having a breakdown. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, man. All right. We're off. Oh, my God. On the feet. Paiva just threw his first strikes. Like just from the very, very first strike he threw, you can just see he is going to have a huge problem on his feet. Oh, my God. This is on the feet. This is a mismatch of epic proportions. I mean, like literally in the first 20 seconds, I could tell you this is there. That is exactly why they picked Paiva. Just watch his boxing. Like watch his hand striking. And then keep in mind, he's fighting fucking Sean O'Malley, dude. Let's go. O'Malley's going to be able to hit him from a mile away. O'Malley, dude, that's a great jab from O'Malley. Good head faking. Good feints. Another good jab. So he's throwing. Oh, he said O'Malley kicked him in the cup, but O'Malley is he like Paiva, his game plan, you can already tell it's only 30 seconds in, 40 seconds in, whatever. He's waiting on a kick that he can catch. That's what he's waiting, like, because both times that Sean threw that front kick, he's tried to catch it. That's what he's waiting on right now. He's going to try to catch it and take him down. Sean is going to pick him apart from distance. Ooh, Sean just missed with that right. See, he keeps trying to catch that front kick. This guy's Paiva is good at, he's being good at not getting hit. I mean, so far. I don't know like how to describe what he's doing. He's like, he's not really like putting O'Malley in danger. He's just like, he's got like a weird rhythm. There you go. He got popped right there. This guy, I don't know. I'm not going to pretend to know how vicious this guy is on the ground, but it appears that this guy, his threat is like he really wants to take it to the ground, obviously. Charlton, thank you very much. And I agree. I mean, I'm always so nervous watching O'Malley fight just because I love watching him fight. I want it all for O'Malley. And not even because I I think he's cool and everything. I think he's cool, but like I want it all for him because I like these enormous stars. They make it so fun, dude. Ooh, oh, he just missed that, dude. Dude, I think, dude, I'm gonna be honest. O'Malley looks a little bit off tonight in his striking. Like he doesn't look quite as sharp as he did in the last one. I mean, not just because of who he was fighting in the last one. Just a little bit slower, maybe, or something. I don't know. I mean, he's definitely getting the better of him, but like, I don't know what it is. Paiva's doing a good job with feints. Attaboy. Ooh, O'Malley almost just got caught right there. Almost. Oh, that's it. That was a big shot he just hit him with. Nice. Oh, he's done. He's done. Finish him. Finish him. Finish him. Finish him. He's done. Let's go. Superstar. O'Malley just knocked him out. Dude, that guy, if he gets you hurt, dude. If he gets you fucking hurt, he buries you. He is an incredible, incredible, incredible finisher, man. Let's go. Yeah, sorry I'm ruining it for you. You definitely didn't lose your money. His opponent is knocked out. That first shot he hit him with, boom. Oh, right on the ear, dude. Oh. Man. Look at that. Oh, that body shot he hit him with. The body shot's the one that caved him, dude. The body shot's the one that caved him. Boom. Oh. That body shot, the body shot, then the head. That's the, God damn, man. God damn. God damn. God damn. I mean, play by play, there's not like that much going on. Like I tell you guys when I'm telling you like what they're doing. There's a lot of feints, but man, when he caught him, it was over instantly as soon as he landed the one big shot. That was in round 1, yeah. First round. O'Malley just did fight her. Well, he fought a jiu-jitsu guy. Now, gentlemen and ladies, what did I say about who they were? Being totally frank, I had no idea who Paiva was. Okay. And what did I say about who they were going to match him up with? That was the most favorable possible matchup they could have given O'Malley. As soon as I saw the first one too, I was like, this guy is absolutely no danger to him on his feet at all. Like that he poses no risk to him on his feet. That guy looks like someone who's probably really nasty on the ground though. I hit the nail on the head. I might say the fight's going to be this or that. That I'm whatever on. But when it comes to what the UFC's thinking, I'm bulletproof on that. Yes, sir. He just said when he lands those clean shots, he's going to take you out, son. I told you guys. I fucking told you guys. I fucking told you guys. Who's listening to this? Anybody who's listening, like say yes if you can hear this. Say yes if you can hear this. You guys heard, so you heard him. He said I fucking told you, dude. He said that he couldn't spar or grapple for the last 3 weeks, and he almost pulled out of this fight. I knew it. I was like, dude, he's like there's something about him just doesn't look as sharp as before. I've got a surgical eye when it comes to the striking, yo. When it comes to the grappling, I don't know what I love listening to people who know what they're talking about because I'm like, oh, awesome. The striking, I can see it. It's like even something just like that where O'Malley is just a little bit off. But still plenty good enough. He is good, dude. He is good. I mean, yeah, it's decent takedown defense, but like, again, that guy really isn't a huge takedown risk against literally the only John Rollins. Thank you very much. The only real threat that guy had was what I was saying is he keeps trying to catch his front kick. Like that was that guy's plan. He's like, O'Malley always throws the front kick. I'm going to catch it and try to take him down. You know? Who does he fight next? There's no way. I mean, there's no way for me to, or for anyone to guess that just because like, how is Chris Weidman still ranked, dude? Seriously, how is Chris Weidman? I mean, I'm not trying to talk shit about Chris Weidman, but like, how is he still ranked? That makes no fucking sense. No, not Rob Font. Not Rob Font. That is not a good matchup for him. People are People are thinking that Rob Font is weak because they just watched Aldo beat him up. He ain't weak, dude. He's a monster. Seth, thank you so much, man. I'm so happy to discover the Jesse on Everything channel. I legit thought you were one of the clueless. Like Robin comes off at times after the Black Rifle vid. Almost deleted you. Glad I didn't. Keep up the good work. I don't know what I said in the Black Rifle vid. I did like 2 of them. But thank you very much, man. That Black Rifle thing is crazy. Although I don't really know what side of that you were on. I like those guys. No, I have never met Dana. I would love to meet Dana. No, it won't make O'Malley. O'Malley has to beat someone ranked to get ranked, you know? What do I think if Uriah Faber came out? Uriah Faber, Chad Mendez. I think Chad Mendez is going to fight BKFC. But you know, Uriah Faber, there's no way to know. I mean, he's like 43 or something like that. And it is crazy to think about that when he came back, like the fight that he got beat in that everyone's all, he should probably hang it up, was against Peter Yan. And now in hindsight, it's like, maybe that win or that loss doesn't really count very hard against you. Dude, I would love to do a Fabio video, but like, I actually put one together the other day where I found this old, really long form interview of his that I had never listened to the whole thing. And he said all this crazy shit. And I basically took clips of it and I cut it together like as if he was answering questions that I asked him. And I played, and like I was watching it, like one of the things he said, you know what? Here, I'll play it for you guys so you guys can hear it. Hang on. I'll just let you hear this one part because it's so good, dude. Oh, shit. I deleted it. Well, whatever. Fuck me. I didn't even think about that when I libraried that. Anyway, but he said, he's talking about this. This was like, I don't know when this was, but it was in the middle of last year sometime. And he's like, and it was like right when UFC, like, had just gotten into its groove at like Fight Island and stuff. He's like, don't you think it's a little bit curious that the first time ever that the world is like in a pandemic and like no one can go anywhere, and yet the UFC is like ready to host fights in Abu Dhabi like 6 months before the pandemic even happens? I'm like, did that fucking idiot just imply that the UFC did COVID? Because that's what it sounds like he said. And that is what he said. He literally implied that the UFC must have been responsible or in on the conspiracy to do COVID. Josh Fabia said that. I have money on the Bronx, but that's just because I can't do things like that on command. Subscribe and ring the bell. Sugar Sean orally is going to get a first round KOA. I don't know what the hell that means. My main bets are starting now. I've got Cara, Charles Oliveira. Yeah, I've got Oliveira and Kai Cara France, but the Kai Cara France one is just to dampen the emotional pain if Cody loses. Honestly, I'm going to bet more on him because that's how much I want fucking Cody to win. Like, I really don't care if I lose this. Boom. I just did it. I just bumped it up, dude. I'm paying a lot for Cody to win, you guys. Like, I am paying a lot for Cody to win. And in all honesty, it's still not enough for it to make it any better. If he doesn't win, I'll be so sad. Dude, and man, the thing that's so scary is fucking Conor. He's got knockout power at 25, and you just have no idea if Cody has even any chin at all at 25. You know? I bet on Kai. Kai's scary. And this is such a high pressure situation for Cody. It's like really nerve-wracking. This isn't even going to be enjoyable for me to watch. I got to be honest. Like, I'm so fucking nervous. No, I didn't bet on Cody. I bet on Kai Kara because I want Cody to win. And so if Cody loses, then at least I'll win money. What software am I using to edit, record, stream? I'm just using Google. Like I have a Logitech 4K webcam but yeah, I use Final Cut Pro though. Kai ain't winning. Ha 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 ha. I mean, I hope not. I really do. I'll be able to take the family out to a really nice sushi dinner if he does, and I won't give a single solitary fuck if he doesn't because I want Cody to win. But like anybody who feels super confident in this is nuts because you don't have any idea what Cody's chin is going to be. He's 10 pounds lighter than he was at 35, and he has knockout losses. Many, 3. It's because Cody's awesome, dude. He's like a really genuine dude. He's playing it straight all the time. And he's driven by, he's built out of, like people are either earth, water, fire, or air. He's all fire. Just like me. Although that's pretty common in this sport. He looked a lot better. I mean, he looked like he put some healthy water weight back on. What do you guys know about that? I'm 5. Don't act like you're too old for Pop Rocks. No. Jesse on Fire is a reference to that I'm built out of fire. And I don't even know where my fucking tattoos are. Where the fuck is that tattoo? Oh yeah, right there. That says fire. I'm told. Pop Rock edibles. I'm 5 years old. Cody, you don't know how he looks until you see him fight at 125. He looks big at 25 though, which is good. Don't be smoking Pop Rocks. That's a thing. Does Kara? Yeah, he does. He does. He trains with Izzy and Hooker. Why would you want Cody to lose when he's like up against the end of his career? Like, this is like literally, that's why, even, dude, in all honesty, even if I didn't love Cody and really hope that he wins, I would bet on Kai Kara France anyway, because I'm a huge believer in like I was talking about earlier, if you guys have been here the whole time, in terms of Amanda Nunes, like the person who's really dangerous is like the happy fighter, the one that's like the one whose fucking back is against the wall, who has to win. I mean, that can be a good thing, I guess, but not when what's on the other side of it is like wife, kids. You don't know how you're gonna fucking make ends meet. Like, it's a single person and all they do is fight. They don't have a family. That's different than what he's dealing with. This I can tell you for sure. Thank you, Em. Thank you, Alexia. I was thinking about how I could, because people say that all the time and I'm flattered. I was like, how could I give people the opportunity to actually do that? I might do a Jesse on Fire NFT run. I mean, I wouldn't expect it to like make a ton of money, but they might be worth a fuckload of money if Jesse on Fire turns into Joe Rogan Experience in 10 years. It's like, dude, he sold these when he had 40,000 fucking subs on YouTube. That Pepsi and Pop Rocks thing is not real. I have the odds. It is Poirier's minus 145, and Oliveira's plus 120. All right, let's go. Oh man, Cody looks huge. He is so light on his feet, dude. Like, there's no one who's more like who looks more like they're just like floating on air when he moves. He just needs to stay calm, confident, and don't get into spaz out slugfest, dude. Like, this guy's not going to be able to do what Rob Font did to him. That's not going to happen. It's a good leg kick from Cody. He just tried a really weird like slide kick thing. But man, he looks so much bigger than him. Cody's circling. Kara's going to have to close distance fast with it. Like, for him to be able to be dangerous, he's going to have to close distance with like a big overhand right. Like, that's Cody's too long. Cody's circling too much. He's too light on his feet. He's going to, like, when Kara engages, he's going to engage with something big. He's going to just explode and close a bunch of distance with a big shot. See? He just tried to throw an overhand right. To offset the cash you lose when Cody wins. Thank you, Lion. Ooh. Kara just came in trying to throw a kick, and Cody missed a right hook that would have fucking sent him to the moon by a very small margin. Cody's standing right in front of him, though. Like, why is Cody not throwing jabs and controlling the distance? Like, here's the thing. Like I said, the way Kara can do that is he's going to have to close a bunch of distance quickly and telegraph something. But I said that because Cody was the one who was establishing the distance by throwing jabs, throwing leg kicks, etc. And now he's stopped doing that. Now he's waiting. Now he wants to, Now he wants to try to counter. Oh my God. Wow. Cody got hit with a fucking Titanic shot and he just survived. At least for now. Careful, dude. Careful. I mean, like an absolutely like Titanic shot. Man. He had like Kara's waiting, like Cody's still rocked. If that was at 135 pounds, Cody's unconscious 1,000%. He has a dude that if he wins this fight, by the way, oh my God, oh Jesus. Oh, he's out. He's out. Kara just knocked him out. Jesus Christ, man. I knew it, man. I knew it. I'm telling you, confidence is there's nothing more important than confidence in the octagon, nothing. And as soon as you start, being up here trying to tell yourself stories instead of knowing it, I mean, that was, I mean, that was good by Kara, but Cody fucked that up, man. He had a great start because he was establishing the distance. He was throwing kicks. He was throwing punches. He was keeping the distance. And then he just started sitting there. As soon as he started sitting there and waiting to counter, he started getting caught, dude. I mean, that's fucking obvious, dude. Like, that's an obvious strategic thing, dude. Like, you're at 25 now. Now you're a tall person. Okay. You have to play that counter game and try to knock people out when you're at 35, when you're short. Like, you're the tall one. You can be the bully that hits from far away and controls distance. You don't that's his fault, dude. Man. Man, if I tried to put into words how Cody is going to feel tonight, tomorrow, and for the next long while, he's going to oh man. Like, right this moment, he's known his whole life what he is, like who he is, what he's destined for. His destiny's been charted in front of him. This is the other side of what I'm talking about. So what I always talk about on this channel, about these guys rolling the dice all in, the stakes of the fucking fight game and what it really means when you take this road, because you can't do anything else and you go all in. And what the risk is when this happens to you, what just happened to Cody, at that moment, he has no idea what he is. He has no idea what he's going to do with his life. He's going to be faced with the fact that this like, up until today, like, he's going down to 25. He's like, I could still be the champion. I could do this thing at 25. He gets knocked out at 25 in the first round. There's no more story you can tell yourself. Like, the road back is too long. You've never seen anyone do it before. There's not like it's not going to happen, like, it's not going to happen for him. And he had the added curse that he tasted it. He was the champion. He was a star for a very brief moment. And he felt like he was meant to be there. It happened when he was young. And now, I mean, listen, it's not like over for him. Like, he's a guy that, will get some money. Like, if he goes and fights in one of these other organizations, I mean, UFC might give him another chance. He might get another chance, but like, it just doesn't matter. Like, he was a dude with incredible potential, who was so offense minded. That's his fucking problem. I'll tell you that right now. Hang on. Sorry. Sean Bennett, thank you so much, man. Well, Poirier and Oliveira, what was at play here in terms of the mental, it's the opposite of that. It's the exact opposite of that. Both of these guys are absolutely supremely confident. I'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, like, what's a better way to like describe this outside of like striking? It's like, so I suck dick at chess, right? Like I play chess. I'm mediocre. I suck. And it's because I'm always thinking about how I can attack their people, right? Like that's all I think about is I'm like, ooh, then I can move there and then move there and move there and attack. And then I just get eviscerated because I'm like, you're supposed to build your game off of defense. That's Cody's fucking problem. That is his problem. He's so light on his feet. He's so fast. He's so crisp. He's so fucking good. All he would have needed to do in his career is just prioritize not getting hit and then being surgical with his responses instead of, I mean, like in this right here, like the reason he got caught with that big shot is he's waiting and he's thinking about a highlight one-shot knockout. And he doesn't see that this guy, dude, I'm sitting here in my house in Texas watching. And what did I say about how Carr is going to fucking close distance? He's shorter than you. He's going to have to throw huge overhand rights. You're going to get caught with an overhand right? Are you fucking serious? You're going to get caught with an overhand right? It's the only thing he has. It's the only possible thing he can do. You know, like when people be like, oh, all they have to do with Tyron Woodley is just watch out for his right. And then once people figured it out, they just wouldn't get caught with it. It's not the wrong people in his ear, dude. It's him. Like, it's like there are certain things that I can't, it's not like it's the same every time, but I can always spot it. When a dude is in there fighting without confidence and desperate to win, I can always see it. I can fucking always see it. Kevin Lee, when he did the tap to Charles Oliveira and then pretended like he didn't tap, that exactly. And Cody Garbrandt right there, sitting down, trying to fucking land a highlight knockout against a dude who, and then getting hit with an overhand right. That's what it was. Okay. So on the Poirier and Oliveira fight. So the answer to that is the matchup stylistically is that where you can't feel super confident about a matchup. It's not like, it's, by the way, I'm going to be in the 6th row of that fight, 270. The next one I will not be live. Well, maybe on Instagram, but I will be on the floor seats, son. Because guess what? My boys are fighting, son. Francis, Eric, and Markel. Dude, if Francis wins, I'm going to fucking jump hug Markel. That's Markel right there in the promo, right behind him. Anyway, so but Poirier and Charles, you got like, if it goes to the ground and they really engage in jiu-jitsu, you know where that's going to go. I mean, Dustin's a black belt, but Steve's a black belt, right? Like my buddy Steve's a black belt. And like, I'll make comments to him about how demoralizing it is to feel how little effort it takes for him to like, to escape, like a position that he shouldn't be able to escape if just because I halfway kind of know what I'm doing and he does it in 30 milliseconds with no effort. And I'm like, God, it's terrible. Like it's terrible feeling knowing how little effort it takes for you to escape. And he's like, well, if it makes you feel better, that's how it is for me fighting most black belts also. But like, so that's what I mean. Like Dustin Poirier is a black belt, but like Charles Oliveira is like completely next level. But I don't know I'm not confident in his wrestling ability to get it to the ground. On the feet, both of them are really, really sharp. Either of them can, could knock the other guy out. But if it's a dog fight, that's an easy one, dude. You're not like, Charles Oliveira is not beating Dustin Poirier in a dogfight. That's not happening. And most of Dustin's fights are dogfights, man. That's the thing. The only person to ever make it, at least the most recent person in like the current state, Dustin Poirier, to make it not a dogfight is Khabib. So we'll see. And Dustin learned an important lesson during that fight. He said the lesson he learned was don't give up your neck. It was like, yeah. Yeah, Dustin has incredible footwork. His punches are just, Like that's the thing about those guys. So like, think about that. Think about Dustin Poirier, right? Think about guys like that. When do you ever see them get hit with a huge overhand right, like that one that Garbrandt just got hit with? Like Garbrandt if you just watch them in the gym and you were like, hey, who's a better boxer, Garbrandt or Poirier or whatever? Like you wouldn't pick anyone over Cody. Like his boxing is that good. Like when you just watch it, but then you get in there and that. Oh, Blachowicz versus Rakic. Rob Honda, thank you so much, man. Thank you very much. That is incredibly generous, good sir. Here, while we're waiting, you guys want to tour the house? Let's fucking do this, kind of. Because I got to go grab something anyway. Oh, look at that. You guys can see. See, that's the side that's always hidden that you guys can't see, dude. Joe Rogan versus Dana White. Are you serious? Is that a serious question? Sean, thank you very much. But, I mean, dude, Joe Rogan is a black belt, a tournament black belt in Taekwondo. And, like, I'm pretty sure he has 2 black belts in Jiu-Jitsu under the Machados and 10th Planet. Like, Joe Rogan would fucking annihilate Dana White. Joe Rogan would annihilate, like, pretty safe to say, actually, that if you're not a professional fighter, you're not beating Joe Rogan. Honestly. Like, I feel pretty confident in that. That, like, oh yeah, here you go, guys. So this is what I'm looking at. Kitchen kind of thing, and then hallway, there's bedrooms and stuff down there, and then Gabby and I's bedroom is down that hallway. All right. Rogan is 52 years old and has the testosterone of a 22-year-old. Rogan is juiced to the gills. Tylenol. My fucking dude, I played golf today, and I swear, like this muscle right here is so tight. It's probably actually more from how I'm sitting. Dude, you guys literally just watched me walk over and take Tylenol out of a fucking bottle. This how, I mean, I actually do pay the mortgage with YouTube money. That's actually true. But this is definitely not YouTube that bought this house. I only played 9. I shot a 43. I didn't play super well. I could have shot a lot better than that today. I actually played really good from in spots. I shot 43 on 9. Dude, I don't even think, even after I do Rogan's show, there's nobody hanging with Rogan every day, man. You understand? Like every person, like he knows every person in the world. Like even if you think you're the fucking coolest dude on earth and you guys would vibe really well, like no one has more friends than that guy. What bought the house is our jobs This house is why I can't quit and do YouTube, though. So there you go. I mean, I could quit and do YouTube. That's actually not even really true, actually. The Cowboys or Texas Rangers courses, are they nice? You know you made it in life when you start playing golf? I mean, I don't know about that. I was playing golf when I was completely fucking broke. All the way through when I was completely broke. I always figured out a way to play. It's not very expensive, man. I mean, it can be very expensive. Our yard is like, I don't know. I'll show you guys another day when it's daytime. No one, Khabib would beat Islam. Big brother syndrome. Who is Conor rooting for tonight and why? That is an excellent question, dude. I don't know. Honestly, I actually really don't know. It's like he's rooting for Dustin. Actually, what am I talking about? He's rooting for Dustin. He's rooting for Dustin because then at least his losses came to the champion. Because if Dustin loses to Charles, then it's like, yeah, what am I talking about? Dustin 100%. I was just thinking maybe he was rooting for Charles because then he could fight Dustin again, but that's not accurate. Although it's not going to matter because he's going to 170. Dude, I'm curious. Is Conor on Twitter tonight? Because usually he's usually tweeting all kinds of shit during these fights. Let's see. All right, Conor McGregor tonight. Nothing. Nothing. That is very unlike him. Other than, damn, 6 days ago, he's like, do you know what I think, you guys? So you know this picture right here of Conor, the lower one? You know that lower one? I don't think that's Conor, you guys. I think that's that Conor impersonator who's super buff that like is in LA. I think that like look at that guy's face. Let me see something here. If that is Conor, it's not Conor, dude. Is it? Let me see his ears. Oh shit, it is him. Wait. It is. Jesus. Is it? His nose looks different. Because you guys ever seen that? It's not, right? Because have you guys ever seen that? Have you ever seen that impersonator in LA that's like super buff Conor? Sean Bennett, thank you very much, dude. I make the sport better, I assume. And thank you very much, sir. Oh damn, I forgot how much I bet on fucking Kai. I don't feel great about it anyway. But let's see. So if Charles wins now, damn, I stand to make a good deal of cash now because I parlayed. Wait, where did my parlay with? Oh, did I already win that? Let me see. Here we go. I knew that was a stupid fucking bet on that one. I did a parlay, and Dan Ige was the only one in it that I actually wanted to win. And I was thinking, I'm like, man, I should probably switch that to. If that is Conor, then I agree. But I don't know how. I mean, he's still USADA, you know. So thank you. My fight IQ is basically like this. I just understand people, and I have the same type of personality as these guys. And so I can just imagine how I would feel in these situations, especially the guys that are in the same life situation as me. And then I also know what I'm looking at on the feet. But on the ground, I mean, it's just crazy, you know, how, I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys know better than I do, even like how much complexity is going on the ground sometimes. Cody is, man, he is, I mean, I'm not, and I feel bad for him as like a fighter. Like I feel bad for him as a man right now. Like there's, like, all joking aside, there's not a man in this country right now that feels lower than that guy. I would stand pretty strong next to that there, you know, you might be able to find a handful of, like, you know, tortured souls, but you won't find anybody who felt like they had everything going on, you know, last week and now feel like he does, barring them walking in on their wife like fucking their brother or something. And even that would only be as bad as how he feels if, like, it was completely like that he thought they had a perfect relationship. I feel awful for him. If I knew him personally, I would literally, like, I would try to hit him up. Jesus, this guy's throwing fucking bombs. A user on Skid Row does not feel lower than Cody does right now. Remember what I said? Were you on here earlier when I talked about Mexican martial arts is my boy, dude. What'd he say? But remember what I was saying earlier about the equation that, you know, happiness equals your reality minus your expectations. Now play that out for Cody right now, because that is the human experience. Happiness equals your reality minus your expectations. Put that on fucking Cody right now. Cody versus O'Malley, they're not going to do that. Cody, I'll be honest with you, Cody doesn't have the credibility. Like they can't look like they're just feeding O'Malley people, although maybe they could do that. But no, because they wouldn't risk O'Malley losing, because there isn't enough to gain by getting Cody a win anymore. Before this one, you know, especially because, I mean, even at 135, even before this one, that wouldn't have been a good trade, because Cody's obviously dangerous. He can knock anyone out. And so, like, the risk is not worth the reward. It's like there's a number of people that you can have Sean knock out with very favorable matchups that have way less likelihood of you know, knocking him out. And because there's not any real upside in getting Cody a win like there would have been normally, since he's a star also, then basically it's just exactly the same as putting O'Malley in there with kind of like a dangerous matchup that's a nobody, you know. Does O'Malley beat Cody? It certainly looks that way. Mike Shipway, are you talking about yourself in third person? He? Because that'd be really funny. Cody got his career ruined by TJ. It's not wrong. It's not wrong. If you really understand how a guy like his brain works, which is very similar to mine, which is probably why I empathize with him so much and I kind of connect with his, is like, if you, maybe some of you guys understand, but if not, take my word for it. If Cody finished TJ Dillashaw, like when he had TJ hurt in the first round of that fight, if he finished TJ, his life is probably literally like completely different now. I mean, because, you know, I mean, his life is completely dictated by his fight record. Wait, oh shit. I forgot that you were talking about, he doesn't watch MMA channels in general, but he watches mine. Oh, nice, dude. I thought you were talking about yourself in third person. That's funny. Got it. Yeah, he's good peeps. I like any channels like that. I watch both you guys. I've been subscribed almost a year to both of you. Thanks, man. Yeah. Any of those channels like his, that are like independent creators, when they go live, I always super chat them. The ones I like guys that I think do a good job. So I've super chatted him a couple times. I super chat MMA Guru all the time. He does an excellent job. Oh, God. Poncinbio, I mean, he throws so much fucking heat, man. Seth, again, thank you very much. Very, very generous. And Cody needs to hang it up. Feel bad for that guy. I think Poirier gets it tonight. Sincerely hope he does. To make it interesting, though, put a hundo on Charles. I already have I can't bet on that fight because I'm already fully committed in that fight on Charles in my bets. It'd just be like, it would be pointless for me to bet the other way now. And I already have plenty of dough riding on it. But thank you, sir, very much. Mixed Molly Whoppery has the best YouTube channel ever. And Napoleon Blown Apart is awesome. The camera's blurry? God damn it. I don't know why it fucking does that. Oh, wait, hang on. Too dark. Better, probably. Sean Bennett, thank you very much, man. You're the biggest fan. I'm always going to flip you the coin. It's a good investment. Thank you, dude. Thank you very much. That just reminded me. I watched Mixed Molly is just, he doesn't make content to make content. Like, he makes content if he's inspired. He's also less active because he has a baby. He's got a baby girl. Matthew Masters, thank you so much, man. Just want to show some support. I love your channel. Keep it up. Dude, thank you. I definitely will. I will say this, dude. Weasel's awesome. Like, at the very least, even though, I mean, I started this channel in 2020, you know, like I started this channel almost to the midpoint of 2020, April of 2020. So it's really like, it's not like I haven't been doing this that long, but I'll say this, like, knowing that this is here in the event that something crazy happened, like in the economy collapsed or like my company imploded or I lost my job or something, like it's good to know that this is here and I could focus on this and still be making money doing something. Especially since I love doing it. Tony, nice. If you subbed to this channel when I had 500 subs, then that means you were actually like probably the 150th sub. Because when I started, I had like 350 subs or something like that. I seem like I've been doing this a while. Okay, so when I say I started this channel in April, I started doing Jesse on Fire in April. Like I had been on television twice. I had been on camera a bunch. But that's really, honestly, that's when the TV shows are when I, you know, figured out that like, that I can do this, you know. Brett Wilson, thank you, sir. But yeah, like it's basically if you get like an entire fucking, you know, production crew in the room and they're filming you and you feel confident and calm and you're just like, I know I'm killing this, then doing it like this is, you're like, that's actually not what it was. It was when the guy, Greg, this is the guy who produced my show. His name's Greg Goldman, a good friend of mine. And he has done some of like the biggest television shows ever. And he kept telling, like, he just kept saying like, and he's like, how do I describe it? He's a hard guy to please. Let's just say it like that. Like he doesn't give out compliments unless he means it. And he just said a bunch of times to me, he's like, the show works because you're a star. You're a star. You're a star. If anybody else said that to me, I'd just be like, okay. But him saying it, it was like, fuck, if he's saying it, then it must be true. I told him that actually recently. Started my channel because I saw that you've been almost, oops, wait, hang on. 2 months, just got monetized today. Congratulations, good sir. How long did it take YouTube to approve it from when you applied? Tony Blias, thank you very much, sir. I think you should start an MMA promotion. Remind me of Dana White and Joe Rogan. They were one person. Thank you, dude. I think that starting an MMA promotion, I've thought plenty about this, not from me doing it, just about people who are doing it and the challenges that you face if you try to do that now. And I could break it down, but maybe that's time for another video. But honestly, like I know I've been saying this for months and I really am going to do it. But like I'm hamstrung that I can only do certain kinds of videos on the channel because that you have to ride the algorithm. And if you do videos that you know people aren't going to click on, you literally kill your channel. Like you legitimately kill your channel. Like I post videos all the time and then take them down inside of 15, 20 minutes because then it won't count against you for the algorithm because I can tell in 15 to 20 minutes how a video is going to perform. And if it's going to perform too low, I just take it off the map. And there are all these topics I want to be able to talk about that there's just kind of no way for me to jam it into a topic that's going to be catchy. So I'm gonna do a subscription thing. Like I'm gonna do it like a membership, and inside the membership, I'll just post. I mean, any topic I want to talk about with MMA, I'll just post it and won't have to worry about like, you know, is this fucking catchy? Is this a catchy thing? Some people don't figure that. They don't figure it out. They don't figure out how it all actually works. John's custom saws. Thank you, sir. Maybe I won't get it. I have over 1,000 and 4K watch hours. I thought that's all I needed to listen to you. Algorithm advice. Thank you, dude. Yeah. Wait. So they haven't approved it yet? It was weird for this one. I applied and they said it could take up to like, I don't remember, like a month or two or something. And it was approved in 24 hours. Now my metrics or my analytics were really, really good. So I think maybe that's what it was. But my other channel, it took almost 2 months where I was like, they're probably not going to monetize it because it's just like the stuff that I talk about. But Sean Bennett, thank you again. My favorite fighter. Oof. My favorite fighter. Let me think about that. It's hard to say. I have a lot of fighters that I like a lot. Cody. That's why, man, I love Till. Till is the next guy that's like there for me, where he's so much potential. But Masvidal, Colby, Conor, Dustin, Khabib, Hamzat, Amanda Nunes. Wait, somebody asked me something I wanted to answer. Oh, how did I get the Sammy the Bull interview? So when he first started, like when he had just started, I watched a couple of his videos. He only had like, I think he'd only done like two or three like YouTube videos. And I reached out to his Instagram. I thought I was, it was his Instagram. And I was like, I can't remember, something about like just saying like, if you keep going with this, you are going to make, like, you're going to have a wildly successful thing. Like, just, if you want to chat sometime, like, and this is, at this point, I was still doing a lot of TikTok and I had a ton of followers on TikTok. And then, and I was like, I would, love to chat and help you out. And I sent them the link to the reality show about startup. And it was actually his son that was managing the account. And so Gerard watched the show, and then he and I like started talking and became friends. And then we all hung out. And then I went out there and recorded with them. And then we hung out with them on New Year's last year. The Gravanos and us. But what was it like? It was fucking crazy the first, because like, I don't know how much everybody else knew about Sammy the Bull before he had his YouTube channel, but I knew all about him. Like, I read his book, his Underboss book. I read that when I was like 20 or maybe 20. No, I'm sorry. I read that when I was like 26, I think 20, something like that. And I mean, like, that book that was my favorite nonfiction gangster book ever. And I'd watched all the documentary. Like, I knew all this shit, right? And then so when I met him, like, I knew all of this. Like, dude, he was the underboss of the Gambino family, clipped 19 people. And when he tells stories, when you're there in person, he acts them out. Like, he's like, so I said to the guy, he's sitting here like 2 feet away from me, and he's talking about a guy he caught cheating in a card game, and how he told the guy that he's never walking out of there. And he says it just like he did. And you're like, he's a murderer. That's what he is. He confessed to 19 murders, but he's super sharp. He's cool. My kids loved his grandkids. It's fun. I know Sean Atwood. I know Sean Atwood's whole thing with Sammy. Sammy said that, whatever, but Sammy said that he was much less involved in that thing than they make it out. But who knows? I don't have enough money to order the pay-per-view. That's funny. I talked to Michael Francis very quickly on Instagram once, and then he said to hit him up in a few weeks, and then he didn't respond after that. Ecstasy in the desert. That's right. What's VIP box? Oof. I'm gonna go get the papers. Get the papers. So let's see. This was the only fight I didn't really care about. And now I think we get Nunes. And you guys watch. Nunes is going to murk. Wait, don't you? Okay, you guys are behind. Damn, that dude, it's so crazy when I forget because it's so important to their career. Like when a guy wins a decision, I forget that like you're also talking about like $100,000 bonus that they don't get, you know, or they get or they don't get. No, I don't smoke weed. Very rarely, very rarely. There's the fights. We're in between fights. Geoff Neal won a split decision. Thank you, Trey. Dude, I'm telling you, Amanda Nunes is going to. I drink occasionally. Like, I drink with Gabrielle when we go out together, like once a week max. Unless we're like doing something. Like in Orange County last weekend, we were drinking all weekend because we were like at a thing. But I feel so bad for him, dude. Ooh, Rose and Gaethje. And he's sitting next to Theo Vaughn. Dude, what if they threw me on here next week or the next one? They're all Jesse on fire. That'd be bizarre and impossible. Let's go. No, Theo is hilarious, but his comedy specials are not his best work at all, dude. Like his comedy specials, I don't like. He's hilarious when he's just sitting there and like talking to somebody, or like he's sitting on a stool and just rapping out. That's when he's at his best. Like when he does specials, he's like too amped up. Who in the UFC could I beat? Nobody. In the UFC? I mean, maybe like, you know, maybe some of the maybe some of the girls that are not, you know, Amanda Nunes or like the fucking top girls, maybe 115-pound girls would have a tough time with me. Ooh. Thank you, Alvarez. I haven't watched that one of him getting sober, actually. Oh, I remember what I was talking about earlier. Is when someone said the biggest fan, and I watched that show True Story with Kevin Hart. Like the one that's on Netflix. It's like Shevchenko would fucking annihilate me. And any two of you guys. Shevchenko is definitely not on the list of 125-pound girls that you could beat in a fight. She'd fucking annihilate me. Thank you, Bjorn. Anyway, I watched that show though. Did any of you guys watch that yet? Then you guys watched True Story on Netflix? Wait, who said Rogan has a cult? Who says Rogan has a cult? I'm scrolling up. I literally don't understand what. Sean Bennett, thank you very much, sir. Am I as gutted as you that Lightning Lee Murray didn't continue his career? Absolute badass. No, but you are paying in not American dollars, which means you might have had a stronger connection to him based on geography, maybe? What do you think? There's some people like that, though. We're like, I don't know. Dude, True Story. I thought True Story was like, let me think how to describe. It's like, I'm pretty snobby about shows. Like, I won't finish a show unless it's good, right? Like, if I just, so there's like Gabrielle, if she starts watching a show, she's going to finish it no matter what, even if it's just fucking garbage. Like, a show needs to be good and stay good for me to finish it. And I finished the whole thing of True Story, but I would say it was like just good enough that I finished it, right? Like, it was just good enough that I watched the whole thing. But what's crazy is, you know, like, I thought to myself, I was like, well, it's called True Story. Is it possible this is like based on a true story? Google it. It's based on a true story. No joke. Yellowstone is fucking awesome. I haven't started the new season yet because I'm waiting for it to stack up so I can binge it. I hate having to wait week to week. I made the mistake of starting that new show, Yellow Jackets. You know, I was like, well, let's just see if it's good. And it's so good. And then now I have to wait every single week. I have the head of a cartoon devil or angel. Fucking A, right? I do. Which show? Yellow Jacket or True Story? Westworld season 1 and season 2 were great. I'm sorry, season 1 and season 3 I liked. Season 2 was crazy town. But then when you watch you know, season 2 explained to where, like, you know, you go on YouTube, it's crazy when they actually see the whole thing, like, sequentially how it was supposed to be done. You're like, whoa, this is actually genius. How did they think anyone was going to be able to follow that, though? True Story is basically like a you know, fictional story about Kevin Hart's life, where just crazy, like, murder shit goes down, like entrapment and all this stuff. And when you watch it, it'll seem totally insane. And then you go look up the true story. The basis of the show is based on something that actually happened, like something really fucking crazy. It would to him. And Yellow Jackets is like I said, True Story, just good enough for me to finish the whole thing. Yellow Jackets is fucking sick, dude. Like, Yellow Jackets is a new Showtime show. And the premise of the show is like there's this like championship high school girls soccer team. You're like, where is this going? And they're flying to a tournament and their plane crashes in the fucking middle of nowhere. And they get stranded out there for like 19 months. And it's basically Lord of the Flies. Like, they go completely fucking crazy. Like, they're, you know, they tribe up. May or may not be like murdering each other and all kinds of really crazy shit. But it's basically like this. It's like Lord of the Flies, except instead of it just being about that, it's like 23 years later or something. And they're like back in their lives. The whole world knows that, like, the whole world knows about this incident, but no one really knows exactly what happened. And so all of them it's like a mystery. And then you're going back and forth in the timelines. It's really fucking good. Jesse's a moon landing denier. That is a conversation that just is there. There are literally two categories of people in that conversation. People who have actually looked at the shit that people like me and Joe Rogan will tell you about, and people who haven't. And you can tell who they are by the certainty with which they talk about that topic. It's hilarious to me. It's like, you're like, okay, well, so how about this? You know, like, how about this right here? This is a photograph that they put out in the paper from the moon in the 60s or 70s. And here's the same picture. It's fake. Like 1000% it's fake. They've never explained why. There's no one denying that it's fake. They're just not saying anything about it. Like, this picture that they said we were on the moon is fake. It's fake. And then in Denmark, Google this. In Denmark, the United States gave them this plaque that it was like, the United States gives Denmark a genuine moon rock from our trip to the moon. And it's like a plaque, and it has like this rock on it that says it's a moon rock. And then in 2009, someone got a hair up, someone who started looking at all the shit that me and Joe Rogan have looked at, and they were like, huh, this is really fishy. And they went and took the thing from Denmark, the thing that was on the plaque that we gave them that was a moon rock, got it tested, fucking petrified wood. Look it up. Look that story up. Also, how far away is the moon? 237,000 miles away. Okay. How far have humans gone in any other mission aside from the moon missions? Like, so 237,000 miles there and 237,000 miles back. Okay. So we did that, right? Since then, what's the furthest away from Earth humans have gone? 500 miles. Nothing fishy about that, dude. Like, and then also, how many years, like at what point? So like, let's say we go another 500 years, and like every country's all, we are really going to do it this time. We're going to put a man on the moon, and they all just can't do it. You're all, yeah, but we still did it. We definitely did it. Like, we did it in the 70s because Richard Nixon's administration said that we did. Like, they never lied about anything. Like, this isn't the kind of thing that we would have done to try to win the Cold War. What are you talking about? Distract from the Vietnam War and make us look like we're, stop thinking about us drafting your kids. Look, we went to the moon. That's not the kind of thing that they would do. It's literally like, anybody who actually looked at the shit, like really looked at it and still was like, no, we went for sure. I'd be like, you are a retard. You're a fucking retard. I don't call people stupid because I just know most people haven't actually looked at it. They just assume, because they're like, there's no way every history book in America is not correct. Like, everybody says we went to the moon. Even Tyson DeGrasse says we went to the moon. It's like, okay. So how about the telemetry data? What telemetry data? Well, the telemetry data that comes from every single mission that we've ever been on. Where is it from the moon? They lost it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they lost it. Yeah, you can look it up. They lost it. It's gone. They lost it. This is all verifiable. Okay. You're like, they just lost it. Yeah, they lost it. They're all, what about the original moon landing tapes? They're gone. Actually, the tapes are gone. And they were like, this is actually NASA's official position. They're all, yeah, they're gone because the tapes got recycled. They're like, they got recycled. And they're like, yeah. Like, we needed them for other things. They're all, are you saying that you recorded over the footage from the moon? Because we ran out of videotapes. Look that up. That's NASA's story for why they don't have the original long form moon landing videos. It's a fucking joke, dude. It's the greatest psyop of all time, ever. The most successful psyop ever. And every time that I bring it up and then someone brings up flat Earth, I'm like, what are you talking about? How the fuck is faking the moon landing to juke the Soviets and convince them that we're spending lots of money on our fucking, and that we beat them to the moon, and that we're, winning the collective Cold War? How is that in any way comparable to a bunch of fucking idiots who think the world's flat, the Earth is flat for absolutely no reason, when there's no incentive for anyone to lie about that ever? It's like the dumbest shit ever. The moon landing makes perfect sense why we would juke it. Absolutely perfect sense. Especially given that every single one of them happened during the fucking Nixon administration. All of them. Okay. The Nixon administration, right? Them. That's when this happened. And then, suddenly no one can go anymore. Can you guys name a single other thing where the technology, and like when you ask them, well, why won't, I thought we want to go back to the moon. They're all, it's too expensive, man. It's too expensive. It's too expensive. You're all, it's too fucking expensive. Yeah, because we don't have the technology anymore. We'd have to rebuild it. It's really expensive. Okay. Can you think of a single thing in human history that was achievable 60 years ago and is now too expensive? Is that how that works? Or is this the one time ever that that's happened and only fucking lemmings that are not thinking about it have not put together that we never fucking went, obviously? This is not a rabbit hole, dude. This is just, you've either done the research or you haven't. Or you don't understand humans. You don't understand how the world actually works. Like, if you look at that stuff and you still think that like it's more likely that we actually went, you just do not understand the actual way the world works. Yeah, we used to have the technology. You know that they said that you understand there were no fucking computers, right? So we went to the moon and back, no computers. The computing power that you would have in a TI-82 calculator is what we had then. Okay. Yeah, but now it's too hard. It's too hard now. Like, there've been no, technological advancements since then. Fucking morons. All right, let's go. Nunes is going to fuck her up, dude. Hollow Earth Nazis. Again, dumb. Rogan does not believe it now. Rogan says it on the podcast because he's recognized that it's a thing that people use to discredit him. That's why he says that. He goes, no, I just don't know. He never says that he believes it. He says he doesn't know because he has a voice. Again, let me explain all of this to you guys. I thought Joe Rogan didn't believe it. Now he says he does. Okay, so he just, first of all, it's not what he said, but why would he say a thing like that? Because he is a thought leader and they use things like that to discredit him. They go, Joe Rogan, the moon landing denier, and then no one listens to a single other thing they say because they're so fucking brainwashed. They're like, he denies the moon landing, and you're like, are you aware that no human has ever traveled outside lower Earth orbit because of the Van Allen radiation belt? Like, they get cooked. Are you aware of that? That's like a scientific fact. If you ask anyone in NASA, like, how did we do that time? They'll just give you some like, oh, we're not really sure answer. And Google and YouTube wiped the internet of like all things that were like, here is the itemized evidence that we didn't actually go to the moon. They just made it all go away. You can't find any of it anymore. Am I saying Neil Armstrong and have been lying this entire time? 100%. Yes. That's why the guy who made one of the documentaries that both Rogan and I have seen, who he actually he set out to do a documentary to prove that we did go to the moon, because he was like, these people are fucking crazy. And by the end of the documentary, it was like the most definitive, like this is complete bullshit. We didn't actually go. And he went to Neil Armstrong and Neil Armstrong, he stuck a microphone in his face. He's like, will you swear on this Bible that we actually went to the moon? And Neil punched him in the face. He wouldn't do it. He wouldn't swear on the Bible. He punched him in the face. Or yeah, Buzz. Yeah, we went 5 times to the moon, but then we couldn't figure it out ever since. It's weird. If you really want to entertain yourself, go on YouTube and watch the videos where they say, this is us debunking the fake moon landing, and just look at the evidence they give. I saw a video where they said that it would be more difficult to fake the moon landing than to go. It's like, oh, would it now? I could fake a moon landing with a fucking iPhone right now, okay? Do you have some simple way to fly 237,000 miles that way and this way? Shut the fuck up. All right, let's do this. Amanda Nunes is gonna, let's go. All right, they're off. Glove touch. This will be pretty quick. If Amanda Nunes does not win this fight, I will be so fucking shocked. I don't know what I'll do. Hopefully Amanda did not take her lightly though, because they did sound a little bit like they're taking her lightly, but understandably. Sean Bennett, my girlfriend thinks you're fit. It's all right. She's calmed down now. Ooh, Amanda already caught her heavy. Well, your girlfriend is correct. Thank you. Amanda just literally hit her. Like, this is exactly what happens. The look on Pena's face after she got hit with that first shot, is the look everybody has after they get hit with the first shot against Amanda, where they go, holy shit, I've never had anyone hit me that hard before. Yep. Amanda's already kicked her 3-4 times in the leg. It's halfway toast. Amanda is like, see, this is, remember what I was saying about Cody thinking about offense, but defaulting to defense? Amanda's got the look of that, of like someone who's fucking stalking prey. She caught her again? I didn't see it. Oh, she got hit with a jab and got knocked down. So she's been knocked down twice already in the first minute and a half. Why are these fucking subtitles on? Oh, Amanda's coming into her guard and bombing on her. Now she's, oh, good job. Good scramble by Pena. That was good. But here's the thing. Yeah, she's got Amanda. Now she's got, and then Amanda just judo through her. Dude, Amanda has no weaknesses, man. Like, just when you think you're like, oh, look at, like, now she's got her in a good position. Amanda's like, no, you don't. No, you don't. Amanda just, now Amanda's splitting her guard. Oh, wait. Oh. She's got her bottom leg beat, kind of, but she's still got a frame in. Oh, she just gave up her back. She gave up her back. That's it. Amanda's about to strangle her. She's got her back with her hooks in. She's fighting the hands, but there's 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Amanda's got a cross face choke on her, and she's securing it with her shoulder. But Amanda is trying to, ooh, yeah, she was trying to submit. She's trying to, like, oh, good scramble. She's got good ground game, dude. Pena does. Yeah, I mean, DC is like, just keep making her grapple. That's true, but I mean, this is a dominant round by Nunes, but Pena she's putting up a good fight. That's for sure. She doesn't have any, like, she's game. So since we were talking about people that I could beat, Pena is definitely not on that list. Her ground game's too good. She's nasty, dude. She has a really good ground game. Really good. Oh, shit. She's got Amanda's arm. But she's good. Yeah, as long as Amanda isn't in her guard. Yeah, Amanda's going to have to stay there and just defend this. She's only got 24 seconds. Yeah. Yeah. Pena's got a Kimura grip on her arm, but she can't finish it from here. Good job, Pena. I mean, for a person who definitely lost that round, she did pretty good. She's a tough dude. She's a tough girl, man. Pena doesn't look scared. Love my content, finding out who I am, background. My content, my contacts in the fight world are all built through this channel. And now I have a lot of them. You know why though? I realized this actually very recently. Like if you went outside mostly like the kind of hardcore community, I doubt there are very many people who would know who I am. But the fighter community, they all know who I am. And the reason is because I blew up on Fabia. And all the fighters were fucking watching the Fabia shit. Like all of them were like, this is so weird. That's just like all of them saw all my Fabia shit. That's mostly how I, know a bunch of these guys. And also hopefully because I have takes that they're like, oh shit, that's a good point sometimes. I'm also not trying to talk about shit that like there are a bunch of other channels that will know better than me. That's why I don't do like these like crazy detailed like fight breakdowns. Cause like, I mean, I can speak to what I'm looking at on the feet really well. But like when it comes to like the human stuff, that's the shit I really know what I'm looking at. And that's such a huge, I mean, that's why this is the best sport ever. Ooh, Pena is fucking banging her up. Dude, is Amanda rattled or something? Oh my God, she's landing on Amanda. Oh my God. She just landed 3 really big shots on Amanda. My God. And Amanda gets tired, man. That's the other thing. I didn't even think about that. Amanda gets fucking tired. She looks tired. She looks tired. This is not good, actually. If I'm reading her body language correctly, she's going to have to fucking earn this now. Pena's winning this round. Oh my God. Buffering. Are you serious? Oh my God, are you serious? My fucking... Amanda's just sitting in the pocket with her like... What is Amanda doing, dude? What is she doing? Oh, oh my God. Amanda is like... Amanda keeps throwing I think Amanda did not train for this fight, dude. I think Amanda got really complacent for this fight, you guys. That's my read on this, dude. She looks sloppy, dude. She looks sloppy. She looks like she just was like, there's no scenario where this chick can beat me. I don't need to train. And Pena said that she had heard rumors that Amanda wasn't training. Oh my God. I mean, Pena is winning this fucking fight, man. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me tell you something else. There's a minute and 45 left. There's a minute 45 left. Oh, this is over. I'm going to tell you right now, there's a minute 40 left. Amanda's too tired to defend this, dude. She's going to win. Pena won. Now, I will tell you this. Pena can't fucking believe it. Look at her face. So let me tell you what you're looking at right now. And I will bet you guys anything you want that I'm right. I will bet you anything you want that I'm right. Pop quiz for anybody who really watches my channel. What fight was on the first night that I met Gabrielle's mom? So the first night I met Gabrielle's mom and I was like, hi, my name's Jesse. Here's $60. I'm going to order a cage fighting pay-per-view on your TV. What exactly? Darren Shagmaster Till correct. George St. Pierre versus Matt Serra won, which is this is the level of upset that was. And GSP slacked off. He said that was the only one that he was ever not afraid. That's exactly what you're looking at. Amanda Nunes straight up did not even fucking train for this fight. She looked sharp for literally 2 minutes. She looked sharp for 2 minutes. She looked so fucking sloppy in the second round. As soon as the second round started, I was like, what, dude, she looks fucking sloppy, dude. That's an untrained Amanda Nunes. Now, as long as Amanda Nunes still wants to be champion, if Amanda Nunes still wants to be champion, she'll go back and she'll train and she'll beat the shit out of her. If she doesn't, if she has enough money, she's not super motivated, she has a kid and whatever. She also has a kid. You know what, dude? I didn't even fucking think about this. So another thing that has huge implications on like Amanda was definitely not tense and scared. That's not a correct read. She was ridiculously overconfident is what she was. She was complacent and overconfident. She definitely did not throw the fight either. She just didn't fucking train hard. And here's the other thing. Listen, she has a new baby, right? Like her and her girl have a new baby. And I've always said this, dude. Oh, how about the guy who bet 320K on her? So I've always said this, dude. If you get a new, like a fighter gets a new girlfriend, new wife, or has a kid, it's always like, yeesh, that's not good, because it changes their focus. Now, Amanda came out and looked amazing against Megan Anderson after she already had a baby. And so I was like, oh, okay, she's cool. After watching this, I think that, because the closer to not having a kid, the closer she is to when she was training super hard. Like the longer you go, the less sharp you get if you're not training hard. And the only reason I even thought about that is because Pena said in the buildup, she's like, I have people at American Top Team. They said Amanda's not even training. They said Amanda's not even showing up. So Amanda got complacent, dude. Think about Amanda's, like the last handful of girls Amanda's fought. She fought Megan Anderson, and she ran through her like she didn't even exist. So remember what I said about how Cody Garbrandt feels tonight? Like how Cody feels, the lowest you could possibly be, no idea what he's ever going to do. That's the opposite. That is the opposite. Like this card right here, you got to see it all, dude. Like this is the fucking fight game. Like what you're looking at the other end. You got to see the fucking low with Cody. Now you're looking at the high. This is what it's all about. This. Nobody gave her a shot, dude. Dude. Nobody believed in her except she believed. God damn. I love this fucking sport, man. I love it. This is a way bigger upset. Well, yeah, no, Bisping and Rockhold, that's pretty similar. This is more GSP and Matt Serra, though. If Amanda trains hard, and if she trains hard again, as soon as it went down, I said she's not going to be. She doesn't have the energy to defend this, dude. Amanda might retire, but I don't know. I who knows? But I mean, think about this. Like when after Amanda Nunes loses, like she's cleared out the whole division. Like who would Pena fight if Nunes retired? Amanda didn't train. I'm telling you, dude. How would you stay hungry if you're Amanda Nunes and you've had her run, dude? How would you be like, I need to get up and I need to go grind? How would you do that? How would you, like, what evidence in the outcomes is there that you need to work hard?
I thought it was peachy, but come back tonight again. So yeah, congratulations to Juliana. She's a war. I know that, but like we're gonna go back to the gym, train hard, and make it back strong. What was surprising to you? How did you feel the fight was going to go?
I mean, if she doesn't win the rematch, then she will retire, I bet. She's the happiest person on earth, man. She's literally like the happiest person on earth. Amanda's overrated. Okay. There are a lot of people you can call overrated. She ain't one of them. But she did look sloppy, like I said. No, she won't. Why would she retire? Shevchenko is a boss. Yeah, she was gassed. She let her win, dude. She also had COVID, you guys. It is possible COVID fucked with her cardio a little bit. It was a setup. That's like the stupidest shit ever. She literally almost like decapitated her in the first round. She did look, yeah, I mean, she got sloppy when she got gassed. Yeah, for sure. Nunes didn't look good tonight. That's true. She looked good for about 90 seconds. It's called countering. I think there's a little more going on there. Amanda Nunes literally threw, like, she had to be wide open, throwing absolute 100% haymakers every time, and she got hit clean. Like, fucking, I don't even know. She must have got hit 25 times before she really, really, truly got rattled. But she just was like, no, she's like, if we both throw at the same time, eventually I'm going to hit her, and she's going to go to sleep if I hit her one time clean. Oh, I knew she was going to tap as soon as she got taken down, because there's 1 minute 40 seconds with Pena, because Pena is vicious on the ground. And haven't you ever been that tired? Like, haven't you ever been that tired? Like when you're fucking grappling and you're like, and you're just like, oh my God, it takes everything you have just to even look like you're trying to defend, much less actually defend against someone full throttle who's on your back. The radiation belt thing, it doesn't matter. I don't need to be an expert on the radiation belt stuff. All I can, like, that's like one very minute part of a much broader picture. And the number one thing you should ask yourself is, how come humans have never gone further than 500 miles since then? 237,000 miles, 500 total, 500 since then. How did we get there and back with no fucking computers? And no country has ever gone back. We can't go back. They just pushed back. You see, they just did. They're all, so we're actually pushing the next moon landing mission back to 2026. It's like, oh, really? We're doing that again, huh? We could do it in 69, but it's really tough in 21. It's, jeez, fucking weird. I don't know dick about the radiation belts. Nothing. All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom before this fight. I'll be right back. this is the undisputed title. So that was a piece of the belt. This is the whole thing. And that's what I want. I see this fight playing out with me getting my hand raised and being the undisputed champion of the world. Similar to Las Vegas, put my arms in the air. Somewhere. All right, let's do this. Oops. Why is this plug? This plug wasn't in this whole time. Dude, I'm going to have to, as soon as this fight ends, I'm going to have to go record a video. It'll be really interesting to see how this one plays out, because the video that I'm going to do is going to be really fucking good. And it's going to have to do with a couple different fighters. And I wonder if this fight will play into the premise. I can't believe this fucking fight's on. Finger Lakes. I don't even know where that is. It sounds cool. Ooh, God, that Gaethje fight. That fight is so fucking crazy. I mean, if we're going off of the getting early on the NFTs, I don't know. Like, I think I'm just gonna do them. Like, I'll just do them auction style. Like, just because I have no idea what to charge, man. You know. Johnny LeMaster, thank you very much, sir. I think, dude, this entrance music for Dustin is so sick, man. Oh, if I was going to do an NFT project like that, like I'm not going to do 300. That's not just I don't think my audience is big enough for that. Like, I want to do one that's like, I don't think, maybe, I don't know. That's right. Yeah, Nunes, I'm telling you, dude. Nunes that was complacency. And yeah, they even said, throughout the entire buildup, they were like, give us a break. Pena is only here because there was no one else for us to fight. Come on. You know? Charlton, thank you very much, sir. I don't really know what to do with my NFT. Like, if I should do like 5 and then have it be like super low volume, or do like a a bigger run. I don't think I would sell out if like, you know, if I do like 3,000 or something. That seems nuts. Armando, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. I really do. Thank you guys. Yeah, that's what I think, Charlton. Low volume. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that Nunes was underprepared and complacent. And again, I wouldn't even really thought about that if Pena wouldn't have said it in the buildup. But also, Pena did make her work in the first round. I mean, she made her grapple. She really, like in Nunes, that's always been her Achilles. Do a car giveaway. No, I didn't lose any money. I didn't bet on Nunes. The odds weren't there. But I'll win a lot if Charles wins. And I'm still rooting for Dustin. It's the best way to do it, dude. That's why, like, Cody loses, I'm super sad, but at least I won money. But mostly because I know how sad he is. Sad isn't even the word, dude. Sad's not even the word. Most people couldn't even have never. Yeah, most people couldn't understand. Oh man, it makes me fucking physically ill thinking about what Cody's going through right now. How he's going to feel tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day, the next day, the next day. Man. He looks nervous. Not like in a bad way, but he looks real nervous. Cody was not injured. Oh, he was injured after? Dude, the thing that's crazy to think about is like the real question mark for Cody going into that fight was like, is he going to have a chin at 25? Like if someone would have been like, no, his chin definitely holds up at 25, I would have been like, then it's fucking impossible that he's going to lose. But his chin held up and he just fought. He didn't fight a smart fight. He fought a not confident fight. Dude, honestly, like, this might be pretty high level metaphorical, but like fighting like that, like the octagon is like this like metaphor for life. And it's like when you're down and out, like when you're like really not in a good place, that's not, you know, a lot of times you have the instinct of trying to like do something big and drastic to like fix it all at once. Like you just gotta do this big ass thing to fix it. And that's just not how things happen. Like that's just fucking not how it happens. You build things slow. Like you commit to a process and you just do it and do it and do it and do it. And then you start to see results. Like there are no quick fixes for anything. And he is fighting like a guy looking for a quick fix. you know, haymakers, like sit back, haymaker, quick fix, get him out of there. Instead of like, I mean, God, he could, I mean, dude, you go in there and he fights controlling distance with kicks and straight punches. It's, I mean, avoid the overhand right. He fucking walk through him. Dude, his chin held up there. He got punched a dozen times. I don't know if he would beat Cans right now, unless, I mean, I don't know why they keep putting guys in front of him with fucking knockout power. I don't know that. Like, really. It's like, yeah, do him like fucking, give him a guy like the guy that O'Malley was fighting today. Is definitely not going to fucking knock anybody out. Why didn't they give him that guy? Once you've been the champion, though, that's the thing. If you've been the champion, you're always hovering about on the belt or you're done. I have a weird feeling about this fight for some reason. I feel like something weird's going to happen. I don't know why. I feel like something fucking like it's just like my energy read. Something weird's gonna happen. Like it's gonna be like something fast or something. Like something fast and unexpected. This has a weird energy right now, dude. Like, I have a overwhelmingly weird feeling right now about this fight. Like, I don't know, something weird, dude. Like something quick or something. Like if this ends up being like a bang up, drag out 5-round fight, I will be fucking shocked. I don't ever have premonitions like this and then just be completely wrong. Like if this ends up being like a big, long, drag out deal, I will be very, very surprised. I just have this weird feeling like, oh no, I'm not betting. I'm not betting anymore. I got plenty of money on this thing. But thank you again, Sets MA. I appreciate that very much. Juliana can beat Cody at this point. Exactly. Cody should fight like he did against Cruz. Oh, the tree. Yeah. I'm like, I feel like something weird's going to happen. A fucking ghost just pops out from behind me. Conor versus Cody, dude. All right, let's see if my ESP is totally wrong. Dustin just, by the way, sorry, I forgot that I was so like Dustin landed a big shot and then, but now we're kind of back to doing normal shit. Dustin throws it straight. Dustin is throwing fucking leather, but so is Oliveira. Oliveira just tried to get a Muay Thai clinch on him, and he threw him off. Dustin is throwing on his end. Ooh, nice shot from Dustin. Great body or knee to the body from Charles, and a front kick to the body. Dustin, you better keep that fucking right hand up. Did you not see the Michael Chandler fight? That left hook will fucking put you down. Great counter from Dustin. Come on. Man, that left fucking straight entry that Dustin is throwing is a piston. Okay, Charles just has him against the fence. He's got him clinched up. He's got Dustin's arm trapped. Oh shit, he's got a backside trip. This is not a good spot. There's 3 minutes left, and Dustin has Charles. Oh no. Oh, he took him down. Dustin defended it. Nice job. Ooh, Charles just landed a left and a front kick. Damn, that front kick from Charles is fucking strong. And then Charles. Ooh, Dustin, nice shot to the body, nice shot to the head. Poirier caught him. Oh, Charles hit it, or Dustin hit him behind the ear. Oh, Oliveira landed a knee. Man, these guys are going for fucking broke. Dustin landed again. Up. Ooh, Dustin took a little bit off that right, and it landed too. I think he didn't. Oliveira landed an uppercut. Oh, Dustin caught him. Dustin caught him with a big right hook. Dustin's on top of him. He just dropped a huge elbow on him. Now Charles caught him in guard, though. Stand up. Stand up. Yep. Dustin's got him hurt. Oh, Charles is back, dude. God, that front kick to the stomach is such a good kick. That's so good. It's that same one that O'Malley throws that's not like, it's not, you know, he's kicking with the ball of his foot. Oh, Dustin just caught him again. Oh, we caught him again. Caught him again. Oh, caught him again. Caught him again. How is, dude, Charles is taking some big shots, dude. But he's, fuck, man, he's battling back every time. Oh, he just rattled Dustin. Hit him behind the ear. Damn, Dustin's on. Oh, Dustin landed another one, dude. Another one. That fucking left, that first, that cross that Dustin hits, that lead left, or it's not a lead, but like, you know, when he, oh, again, is just a piston, dude. It comes straight. Like he just can't defend it. Oliveira cannot fucking defend that punch, man. When Dustin throws that left straight, he's landing it literally every fucking time. I don't know how Charles is eating these shots, but Dustin's getting fucking rocked too. That front kick is, what a fucking round. What a round, man. What a fucking round. Charles letting Dustin tire out. What career have you been watching, dude? Which is the fight? What's the fight when Dustin got tired? What's the fight when Dustin ran out of gas? Dustin looks like he's going to run out of gas in every fight, and he never, ever, ever does. Ooh, dude, I'm telling you though, like Dustin landed way more headshots, way more. But Charles is fucking pulverizing Dustin's body, dude. Like you can't eat that many of those, and he keeps on like Poirier can't he can't defend Poirier's left straight, and Poirier cannot defend that front kick to his body. Poirier landed almost twice as many head strikes. No, this is not going 5. Man, Oliveira is fucking dangerous too. Oh shit. Oh. See, Oliveira, he clinches up against the fence and he makes guys defend against the takedown because they know if he takes him down, they're in such huge trouble, and he just lands that knee right up the middle. Like, because like to defend, you can't both, effectively defend against the takedown and simultaneously defend against him throwing a knee through your fucking body. Oh shit, he's got his back. Oh, nope. Good job, Dustin. Oh, Dustin. Oh, nice. Oh no. Get your fucking arm out of there, dude. Get your fucking arm out of there. This is not good. Wow. A cheat. Yeah, he was holding on to Dustin's glove. I mean, fingers inside of Dustin's glove, just like what Conor did. And dirtier, actually, because he was holding him through his legs like in an arm. I mean, his elbow was past the legs, but it forced Dustin to have to spin. Now Dustin's got him in his guard. He's got a body triangle from the bottom. So Charles is making life very uncomfortable on Dustin on the bottom. Yeah, the triangle guard, he's just going to take his gloves and smash your face. Ooh, Oliveira is landing vicious elbows. I don't know what Dustin's doing with that body triangle from the bottom. This is, I mean, you're trapping him in a position where he's just going to keep dropping elbows on you. I don't understand what I don't know what he's doing. Okay, now it's more of a close guard. Oh my God. Dustin, I mean, Oliveira is putting a very, very awful amount of pressure on his neck and on his face and just dropping elbows. Jesus. He might not have the ability to scramble out of this. Dustin just pulled his legs. Is he going to try to fucking... I mean, Dustin is the toughest motherfucker on earth. Like, oh my God. Charles is landing absolutely merciless fucking elbows. Like, Dustin's in big trouble. He's got to get the fuck out of there. Yes, he does have to open that guard. He's so afraid. He's so afraid of getting submitted that he's just like, I'll just sit in guard and let him smash my face this whole time. Ooh, he tried to trap Charles' arm. Yeah, what is he? I don't understand. I don't understand what he's doing. So, you know what I think he's doing? I'll tell you exactly what he's doing. In the countdown show, they asked him, what did you learn from the Khabib fight? And he said, don't give up your neck. And then he said, 3 minutes is a long time. He said 25 minutes is a long time. You're better off just defending and making sure that you get to fight again rather than making a mistake and then giving up your neck. That's what he's doing. He actually said it in the interview but this was, I mean, Khabib had his back though. I mean, yeah, I think that's exactly what it is. He's just like, why take a chance? See, they just said what I said. They just said exactly what I said. Are these guys have Jesse on fire in their fucking earpiece? See, here's the thing. Against most guys who took a fucking round like that, they would be in serious trouble. Dustin is not like that. Like, do you remember the Dan Hooker fight? That round where he got beaten. And I mean, I don't think Oliveira's gonna gas, dude. He was in the guard dropping elbows that whole time. Think about when you do like when you do position training. And, it's like, okay, so one of you guys is going to start in the closed guard and the other one's going to, one of you is going to have them in their closed guard. Like, the guy who's on his back is going to work 3 or 4 times as hard as the other guy. I always volunteer for the bottom just because I don't want to look like a pussy. And also I kind of like training from the bottom, but like from the top seems. Oh, hang on. Sean Bennett, thank you again. Charles, dude, these guys are incredible. Watch Dustin. He's going to be totally fine right now. See? Told you. Oh, no. Wow. That was crazy. Charles transitioned to his back. So, oh, no. Oh, man, oh, shit. Okay. This is not good, dude. Oh, he's got it. Oh, no. Oh, that's it. He got it. Fuck. That's it. Charles won. He's an animal, dude. Give him Islam. Give him fucking Makhachev. Poor Dustin, dude. To go out like that again, another rear naked, just like Khabib. Everybody called like Dustin had it. This is a lock because people are fooled by hype. And Conor's the most hyped guy, and Dustin beat the fuck out of him, and thus Dustin's the guy. It won't be as bad for Dustin. It won't be as bad for Dustin this time, dude. He'll be crushed, but not like the Khabib one. Not like the Khabib one. He has like now. You got to understand, like a lot of this for these guys has to do with like, what does the future hold? Like, what does the future hold for me? Because the majority of them are not financially secure enough to not have to worry about money. Like they don't have to worry about money. Or I mean, they all have to worry about money. So they're like, in the back of their mind, they're like, I have to win the championship. I have to get to a point so that I don't have to worry about money when I retire. That's not a thing for Dustin now. Like Dustin, like he'll be sad. He's going to be devastated, but not like the Khabib one. The Khabib one, he won't go that low because Dustin doesn't have to worry about that shit anymore. And now he could go fight Conor again if he wants to. Although, see, you can already tell. Look at him versus after the Khabib fight. He's all right. He just donated money He's good, dude. That's a good man right there. I really, really don't like the Islam Makhachev and Dariush matchup anymore. I don't like it at all. Why put that level of risk in front of Islam when you've got a matchup like this, the grapplers? Why? If Dariush beats him, that's like your worst case scenario. This impacts Khabib's legacy. That's exactly right. I made that video this morning and then I took it down because it was not because it was like I was talking about, if they don't perform well enough, I'll take them down. I said if Charles wins, any talk of like a consolation fucking lightweight champion, like they're all fighting for second place behind Khabib, that shit's over, dude. Khabib never beat Charles. I told you guys in that live video I did yesterday, I was like, dude, the guy looks like a person who was like supposed to be there in like the press conferences and all the like, you know, organized marketing pushes. He didn't look even a little bit nervous. He looked like, and he took punishment tonight and ate it and then did that. God, I wish he spoke English, man. Oh no, all those guys are real black belts. He's like world champion level. Dustin was expected to win, and you also got to understand, like, I'm telling you right now, everything that the organization has wanted to happen recently has gone wrong. Like every matchup they make where I know what they're thinking, and the organization, they're like, we want this guy to win, they lose. We don't want this guy to win, they lose. They want this guy to win, they lose. Every fucking time. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable the run of luck the UFC's on. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable the run of luck they're on. Ever since Khabib retired, dude, it's every single thing goes wrong. Like in terms of their matchups and what they want, which means that Francis is probably going to win by fucking 30-second knockout next month. That was an amazing, thank you again, Sean. That was an amazing night. I'm actually going to sign off right now because I got to go film these videos before I go to bed. So thank you guys for hanging out. I'm about to do some fucking badass videos right now. Maybe just one, but I might split it into two. Anyway, they'll be up in an hour. Later, fellas. Thank you guys.